Based.
After Dark.
Thank you all for watching the Based After Dark podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then you can support us further by subscribing to our Patreon that offers 3 different tiers. That will be linked in the description down below.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Based After Dark 43. We are joined today by myself, Prison Joe, Tasty from YouTube, T Pop-Up, Almost Dead, Maybe Not Dead, Slice, Ignoble Solid, Mr. Nine Rain for his third appearance, Golden Gnome Loser, Zoe Pancakes, and our special guest today, also Golden Gnome Loser, Mr. Idyl, also from YouTube.
Pound it, Idyl.
Yep, a bunch of losers. Hey, Nine Rain, thank you so much for the golden gnome in the background.
Yeah, I put
Doesn't hurt, man.
I put a light.
You can't see it on the crop. You can't see it on the crop right now, but yeah, he has his golden gnome in the background. That's beautiful.
Tasty, where's yours?
It's right up there. Yours is right next to it. It's I can turn the light on so we can see it better if you want.
Tasty's golden gnome's all sticky.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's a Patreon clip if you want to see why.
Idyl, I have a question for you.
Well, right off the bat, let's do it.
If you were to win a golden gnome, would you have come on it?
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, of course.
By naturally, he means quite naturally. It would just happen.
Yeah, not like no. Okay, sorry. I would not have set out to. It would have happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Was your spray that bad? Like how?
I kind of just like do like like that that drinking game where you like put your head down on the bat and you do a bunch of
Dizzy
you
bat.
spin around a bunch. Yeah, dizzy bat. That's what it's called. I do that. Not I would. I do that, and eventually, just everything gets like a little bit of spray.
Okay. The dizzy bat makes you come, or like what's? I'm a little lost, man. You're gonna have to describe the process.
I would say
the tip of his
it's
dick
a
on
little
top
bit
of the
of
gnome
both.
and spins around. Yeah.
I don't think he's saying that.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just saying he comes dizzy and like it gets everywhere.
You get dizzy when you come? Might be a blood pressure issue. Have you spoken to a doctor?
Get some more salt in your diet.
It's the other way around.
All I can see is you just wandering around. It's like, ah! And it's just you fucking flying everywhere.
Wait. Follow-up question. Because I was having a conversation about this the other day. Have any of you guys ever tried Viagra recreationally? Because apparently that's a thing.
Yeah,
we actually talked about that on
everyone on my football team in high school did.
We talked about that. It was like an early one.
Okay.
They would take it before games.
Never have.
I'm sorry. Everybody on your football team tried it like together?
No. It was almost like you'd use it as an essential, like a performance enhancer for football games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will tell you, bro.
I can tell you the
Viagra?
reasoning behind. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Viagra works. Okay, I'm like I ejaculated right on Viagra, and my penis was hard literally 5 seconds after I ejaculated. Literally went straight back up, like just straight back up. It's insane. I can't wait to be old and have a dysfunctioning dick. I no shade to anybody using Viagra. That shit works.
So the reasoning behind Viagra is like when the people who found it or made it, it was not meant for as a dick pill. It is a vasoconstrictor, so it constricts your blood vessels, make your blood pressure go up. So they tested it in a bunch of old men. They're like, oh, okay, like they needed that. And then as a side effect, they found that, their dicks were really hard for several hours.
Oh, yeah.
And then, it became marketed as a dick pill rather than, a vasoconstrictor.
Yeah, so was it originally like to treat heart disease or something like that and low blood pressure?
Yep, exactly. So,
and then they were like,
when you have
but
low blood
everybody's
pressure,
got
if you constrict the
hard-ons.
blood vessels, your blood pressure goes up, and that's what that medication does.
Hell yeah.
So, just anatomically speaking, like let's say you were to take one before a football game.
Yeah.
You wear a jock strap, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Most kids on my team didn't.
Jock strap?
We don't immediately get a boner, right? You just get like really prone to getting boners, or
No,
am I
I'm
mistaken?
telling you, like I remember using it. Like if I brush up against a bookshelf, my shit would have been fucking missile ready, bro. I'm telling you.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, you on some unique shit right now, dude. That's fucking insane.
It's intense. It was intense. I would never forget it. I remember my head was like throbbing, and like after I had a really bad headache. I had a really bad headache after it.
Your head or your head?
Probably because I didn't need it. I was fucking 20 years old.
I heard it was like that. First of all, that it like varies quite widely person to person. That seems like an extreme experience.
No, it was intense. It was super intense.
Huh. All right.
For me, it was. I was drinking too, though, so maybe I don't know.
We
that
talked about this on
bookcase
an
was
early
looking some
podcast.
kind of way.
And you fucking, dude, you sold it. Like, you made it sound like it was so much fun. And I literally, during the podcast, I looked up how to get boner pills. And you need to get like a prescription. You can't just
No,
buy
you
them
don't
online.
actually.
No.
So, like for example, Hims is are we gonna like an ad bit like it's
This
the
episode is sponsored by him.
we should get Hims or
It's
Keys
literally the
for
exact same thing, and by get a prescription, they mean you email a doctor and go,
Yeah.
"Hey, I want boner pills," and they go, "All right, I'm prescribing it to you." It's totally
I'd say it's
Yeah.
like what?
No.
I remember getting Adderall. I was like, I have ADHD. And then they gave it to me pretty much. I mean, there wasn't really too much. They asked a few questions and I
There's-
got it.
yeah. There's no incentive for them as businessmen to not give you the thing that you want. So
That's true. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, just quick tangent. I just had the best idea for Base Tennessee. We take a
Go ahead.
giant
Oh my
hat.
God.
okay, I see. Well, this is all right. Okay.
We take a giant
Okay.
hat. We pour in a bunch of different pills: Adderall, Viagra, roofies. Fun
this
stuff.
is really
Fun
fun.
stuff. Well, stuff.
Okay.
And then at the beginning of the night, everybody closes their eyes, puts their hand in, takes one pill, puts it in their mouth, and just figures out what happens at the end of it.
As long as
I'm
it's
so
one
down.
pill that's
I'd do it.
Yeah, it's just one. Just one pill, not-
Imagine, but just think of how like unfun it's gonna be. Like everyone's on like ecstasy, Molly, like all these drugs, and like you're just in the corner with a heart on. You're just bricked up.
You know, horny as shit. And you're like, God damn it.
I have QDs, bro. I have QDs because of Viagra by far, bro. That'd be the funniest, bro. He's like, my shit's so fucking hard. What the fuck? It won't get out. I need to jack off.
Oh my God. So that leads me into, I was going to ask you earlier, Zoe, how it feels to be the only lady on the podcast.
Well-
Is that cool for you? Because I was trying to imagine what it would be like to be like 6 ladies and 9 right? I was like, that sounds like a dope podcast. So is this like that cool for you?
Why would that be dope for you? Let's
No,
talk
I'm
about
just
it.
wondering if it's like that cool for you.
No,
What
I
do
like
you
Zoe's
think-
question.
See,
Well,
I
why
don't think
would
that.
it be
Yeah,
good
no,
for you
no,
to
come
have
on,
6
Naomi.
ladies
What's
and
your Zoe's
yourself?
question?
No,
Answer that.
I'm just saying.
What do you think I want out of this?
No, I'm just saying you guys have a lot of things
Do you
that
think I have
you know,
like a mission?
No. I'm just saying.
All right, I will say if anyone coordinated the based orgy, I'm not gonna say who I think it would be. I'm just gonna say
It
that.
would be me. It would be me. Drug mom, orgy mom. It makes sense
It's
for me to
literally
be
just
here.
mom.
It makes sense for
okay.
me to be here. Okay.
There would be,
But-
if we had an orgy, there would be good snacks there, 100%.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting shrimp
Good
cocktails.
snacks.
Would we have a
Hell
charcuterie
yeah.
board at an orgy? Would you think we could go on this?
Holy shit, we better.
Well, hold up. Idyl would come on it. We got to be careful. We got to put some saran. We got to put some saran wrap over it.
Again,
No, that's
naturally,
like,
I wouldn't
that makes
decide
way
to. It
more
would just
gross.
happen.
Saran wrap? Ugh.
Yeah. It's reflective.
Just put it far away. Put it in the kitchen. Like, if you need to take a
I don't
break.
know.
Dude, he
before,
comes
go to the
far and
I
he will
do.
end up in crazy locations.
is
You can't
dangerous.
tell with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could have like
Did
a
we talk
fruit
about
platter
this?
on the side though. That'd be fun.
Thank you, but that'd be
kitchen.
cool.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
Seth,
well,
go ahead.
I can't
I was
believe
just
you're the one
asking
who wanted
Idyl if we
golden
talked
gnome, man.
about him shooting ropes last time. Is this actually is it a real thing or is this a meme? Like you like actually like shooting heavy like that or no?
No, it's variable. Honestly, it's just unpredictable in every sense of the word. So I wish, but
The main thing I remember for you last time was the taste and the smell thing. That fucking threw me off
Yeah.
for sure.
What was the taste in this month?
I wasn't here,
Can we
yeah.
go about this? Yeah.
yeah,
Did you taste it and
I'm just
smell
gonna do it. I'm just gonna put a little thing in the corner. Go watch that video. But I was born without a sense of smell, and I like to think COVID was the great equalizer in all this. But
yeah.
I was just born without a sense of smell, so my taste is like naturally worse. It's not worse to me. I've never had
he's,
better
like,
taste. I've always just
nasally
had like the
retarded?
debuff. A little bit, yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
T-Pop are crying in the club.
I got
right
like
now,
I got like an MRI when
Dude.
I was in high school, and they're like, we just want to see if your brain's okay, because sometimes it could be a tumor. And I was like, what? And they're like, it's probably not a tumor. And I was like, cool. And so they did the MRI, and they didn't get back to me for like 4 weeks. And then my mom called them and was like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Does he have a tumor? And they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot to get back to you. No, his brain's unremarkable. That's what it said. It said my brain is unremarkable.
dude.
And I was like, hey, I'd rather
Now
have
play
an
RuneScape.
unremarkable brain and no smell than cancer in my head. So hey, it's a win all around.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a W.
That's
The one
my
listener with
story.
cancer in their head right now is just like, well, fuck you, Will.
Hey, if you're that listener, I bet your brain is remarkable. All right.
Yeah. In a medical sense, you don't want to hear that though.
That's
is the
one
thing.
way of
No,
putting
you
it.
don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my DoorDash got here. I'll be right back.
Can we go back to the question that Nine Rain had for Zoe? I'm genuinely curious. I do want to know what Zoe thinks of being on this cast.
Or if it's just a
Do you like it, Zoe?
I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
go.
actively think about this, to be
That's
honest.
fucking awesome.
This is not something that really
I'm not
crosses
going to
my
participate
mind.
in this misogyny. No,
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
you know
saying
how
that's
people are
cool.
like, I don't see color. It's just like I don't really like see gender. You know, like at the end of the day, we're all just gamers. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's,
I just
okay. The one thing I will say is sometimes, like especially when guests like Condor are on, sometimes I'm like, maybe they would have more fun if I wasn't there, because I do kind of feel like maybe sometimes people feel like they need to like tone it down for me a little, maybe
literally
guest
just-
wise more so than host wise. You know,
we just
You
talked
asked
about
me if I
like
would
dicks
come on
and
my golden
coming.
gnome.
Like yeah.
it's a valid
Okay, so that,
question.
I mean, I just the main thing is because half the time I'm on
All you
here.
need to know is Zoe is for the boys. Okay?
Yeah.
She's for the boys.
She is.
I know, I know Zoe can hang. I just like we're all talking about coming on stuff and like so
Do I
that's
see
Girls
Maybe.
come too.
she
That
comes on
happens.
I mean, she can come on it too,
I was
bro.
gonna say if I got a golden gnome, I was gonna be the first person to stick it all the way inside of myself, and that would have been really amazing.
not the
I've been
first
badass as
person, not the
fuck,
first.
Okay, that's
Nine Rain.
and I would have recorded it for the Patreon.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh,
That
sign
would
up.
have been
Oh
numbers.
yeah, all you fuckers
guys
should
hear
have
that?
voted different.
So next year, you know, if it happens.
All I'm saying is that maybe if you said that before, Reddit would
Yeah.
have considered differently when just deciding
Like,
not
we
to
should
vote for women.
recount the
That's true.
vote.
Actually.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
That's a really good point.
Didn't Reddit have a huge issue at some point? Like, when I got there, the thread was already deleted and stuff. I remember hearing about Reddit being mad that there were
What?
women nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
They're
But
mad about
I-
the cosplays.
Why?
No.
They were
Reddit?
mad that I portrayed Konar in a way that was canon. It was canon. Does
literally
Konar
how
have
she's
under
dressed.
boob in the game?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
she does.
Hell yeah.
She does.
That's
Did
a
I
big
have
one.
under boob in my costume?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
hate
sorry.
mouth breathers. Can I just say that?
You're telling me there were a bunch of dudes online that were upset about underboob?
Yes.
Not
is
in
what
my
I'm telling
medieval
you.
fantasy game.
They
The
That is
same
what I'm
dudes that
telling
would immediately spend $15 on that same OnlyFans.
That's
like,
just
beat
that's
'em.
just Reddit
Like,
in
it's the
totality
same
though. It
dude.
doesn't matter what category is what it is. There's all that, you know. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of incel, a lot of mouth breathing on there. It's
yeah,
how
they,
it is.
they were like feeling the underboob victim mentality. They're like, I'll never have underboob. When they
They
probably,
probably
have
all
underboob.
do have under boob. Yeah, to be fair.
They're like, I'll never have desirable underboob.
Like they probably have bigger tits than I do, and they're just mad about it, which is fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be mad too if I were you, to be honest. But yeah, no, Reddit was mad, but I'm actually like weirdly really used to people being mad at me. When I saw that on Reddit, I was like, yeah, another day, you know.
That's
Do you get a
fucking
lot
cool.
of Reddit hate, Zoe? I don't know.
I
Do you
have
get a
in
lot
the
of Reddit hate?
past, yeah. Well, just
That's cool.
between like
What?
all the Claudsmo stuff and this, and there's been like a
that
few
make it to
other
Reddit?
instances. Yeah. Well, it also went to like the Oak Dice video, which I feel like is Oak Dice comment section is comparable to Reddit.
I've never watched
Yeah.
an Oak Dice video. Are those?
Me
Is
neither.
that old school? Is that been a long time thing or?
I think he's like the Keemstar of RuneScape, but I can't say that I've ever watched a video other than the one that was about me, to be honest.
I didn't know who this person was until
Yeah.
literally right now.
I thought he
I've
used
never
to make
seen a
videos.
video.
I didn't know he still made videos.
I don't know.
Not gonna lie, I haven't watched any of his videos other than the Zoe one because I wanted to relive that drama.
Hell yeah.
I was sitting at
Honestly, I
home
get
just
it.
bored. I'm just like, you know what? Remember the good times we had at TwitchCon? And I was
Is
like,
anybody fighting these days? Like, what's the new drama? I haven't been on Twitter or on Twitch or anything in like a month and a half.
I think right now we're pretty clear on the people fighting each other, and besides,
Yeah.
we had the
Like 2
recent-
weeks
The
ago,
real-
it flared up.
The real
yeah,
like
it's
the
bad.
news that I see is all those homies going to kick. Like that's what's hip to talk about. Is all the
Which is weird that people are upset. Like, why would you be upset about that?
I haven't
don't-
seen
I don't
people
know.
upset. Have you?
I have, yes,
seen
on
anyone
Twitter.
upset about
People-
going
what-
down.
I've
what
seen
is
people
kick?
making remarks about it.
tell the listeners, well, what is Kick and why are people going over?
You want me to sell it?
I'll go.
What are you guys selling?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Zoe, yeah.
So Kick, for those who don't know, is an alternative streaming platform. If you go to kick.com or whatever the fuck it is right now, it looks a lot like Twitch except green. Almost like they took the code and copy pasted it and changed the color.
Legally, they did not do that. Okay.
Legally, that didn't happen.
Legally, we know that. No.
Okay, anyways.
Kick.com/idle, guys. Go check it
Pardon me
out.
if I mess up some
Wait,
of this
I don't have
information,
that. I should
but
get
for
that.
the most part, Kick was backed ? By Trainwreck and people at stake.com ?
That's a
Yeah.
primary
Something like
investor,
that,
yes.
yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
primary investor, correct. And like
Correct.
Aiden Ross and a lot of other people have gone over to Kick. The selling points are that the streamers get a 95-5 split as opposed to Twitch's 50-50 split, which is a lot of money. Sustainable? Not sure how, but that's besides the point.
Gambling.
And
That's how.
the
I have a tinfoil hat theory
other
about it.
selling point is that there's like basically no TOS there. So you can basically stream porn, you can say slurs, you can whatever you want, really.
Okay.
You can be
so-
racist and naked at the same time if you wanted to. Nobody would stop
And
you.
like no
So
DMCA,
why
so
are
just
RuneScape
straight up
players excited about that? dude?
movies.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
I was gonna say, hold on.
Bro, have you seen some of the Europeans that play our game? What do you mean?
I know. I can't wait for the entire Inferno Discord to just go over to Kick. It's gonna be so good. Bro, Scotty's gonna have a field day. It's gonna be amazing.
I feel like being racist while you're naked would kind of take some of the teeth out of it, you know?
No,
Dude,
that's
It's very
can you elaborate on that?
it's weird to
Yeah, no,
think
go
of.
ahead.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Nightwing, tell us.
Racism.
Tell us
weird
why.
to think about, but I agree. Like I understand the vibe
Have
of what
you
you're trying
had
to say.
thoughts while sunning your holes that made you want to say slurs?
Hole, for one.
Okay.
Singular.
Well,
me.
technically,
and, well,
I have two,
Okay.
by the way.
I don't know. I just feel like if you were getting angry about race and you were naked, maybe it'd just be so distracting, you know? They'd be like, damn, but he's just naked though. Like, you know?
I would just think you were on like bath salts or something.
That's-
Yeah.
that's
Did you
part
guys
of
see
it, too.
Did you guys see the really funny thing that happened yesterday on Kick with Aiden
No.
Ross? Fucking hysterical, dude. I don't know, because he was just like looking at videos that were slightly more explicit because he could, and he was watching a video. I think someone posted in Discord. I'm probably getting all the facts wrong, but he's watching this video, and then it cuts to a fucking like a video from his sister's OnlyFans, and he's streaming it, bro.
oh, bro.
I saw that.
Wait, he has a sister, and she's on OnlyFans.
That had to be a plant, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
right?
No, I really don't think so. And you see, it didn't seem like it to me because I think he might have even ended right after that. He was very angry and yeah, he was very upset. So I mean, it's great acting. You know, who knows? I don't fucking know. I killed my hardcore and I didn't
Yeah.
die. So like, who knows what people
That
are
was
up
very
to?
well done, by the way.
Wait, so did someone send it
Thank
to
you.
him, or did he just have it like saved?
He
on
was almost
computer
doing like a
somewhere?
React Andy, and I think he was going through his Discord, and people were like posting videos, and so it was like it
okay.
was just a normal video that he was
Does-
reacting to that someone had edited that in to like randomly cut to that.
Does his
Oh.
sister actually have an OnlyFans, or is it like AI?
No, it's a real OnlyFans. I think her name is Naomi Ross. Not that I looked it up, but it's just like
Stop.
what I'm reading
Not
the
shouting this
comments.
person out. She's not
Yeah, no
deserve a
first
shout
shout
out.
I'm not.
Bleep the name.
I'm
please.
not.
Kick's interesting. I think it'll stay sustained, but I'm letting that thing cook.
Yeah, I think that was the wrong name
on the
anyways.
sideline. We'll see what happens. But
For all you
if
guys
you're,
say,
if you're a creator and you want to go over there and you want to make more money, I mean, I'm not gonna like dog you for it. Do your thing.
There's got to be
real-
a catch.
I will steal your viewers though. And
Like, no, I have a
Unapologetically
tinfoil
do
hat
it.
Theory.
Yeah, I want to
so
hear this. Yeah.
The reason stake.com backed Kick is because they're banned on Twitch. You can't gamble on stake.com. It's one of the few places they banned. So I think it's genuinely more profitable for them to have kick.com as nothing more than a giant advertisement for their gambling website, because everyone's on stake, everyone's gambling, all the streamers are pushing it, and then just paying out the streamers basically all the money that is donated to them, with like
And,
taking only a little bit off the top.
another thing
Yeah,
to think
that makes
about
sense.
is now there is really like if you go to kick.com, the biggest category is like the second biggest category is slots. So like if you liked watching slots before, you just go to Kick, or so like it's exactly. And well, they make a lot of money doing that. So
I think they'll stay sustained through that, and I think that they're going to get some pretty big creators over there. I'm interested to see. The thing I like about it the most is that I think at the end of the day, possibly it could put pressure on Twitch to maybe change something. Will they?
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay,
But
I have a
hopefully-
question.
No,
I have a question.
probably not.
What do you think? Which one do you think Twitch would change first? Do you think that they would allow stake.com to come back, or do you think they'd give us a 70-30 split
That's
for the
a good
first
question.
100,000?
That's a really good.
Oh.
70-30, 100%.
You think they
The
go
sub
70-30
split
before
is
that?
Such an insignificant part of their revenue. It's actually embarrassing that they changed it back to 50-50. Subsplit is
Yeah,
like
really?
I thought
Subsplit
that's gonna be
is
a lot of
like
money.
nothing to them.
Yeah.
That is hardly anything
What
to
the
them.
fuck are they doing?
They're doing it because Amazon is doing a squeeze on Twitch right now. Amazon loses money all the time, and they're just like, but it's like it's okay because they're Amazon, so people keep investing, and Daddy Bezos stays rich. But they're trying to squeeze Twitch right now. That's why the new CEO's in. He's just there as a part of Amazon's attempt to continue squeezing. And that's why they changed the sub split. It wasn't really like guys, we need to maintain the servers. It's so expensive. No, you're just a piece of shit. All right, just shut up.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah, so they will change
100%.
that back if they have to. I just don't think Kick's going to be the place to pressure it, because I think before Kick has a chance to run out of money, or anything, because they won't, gambling makes stupid amounts of money for stake and for casinos and for everything. What's going to happen is they're going to get sued, because shit that is going to just be straight up criminal is going to start happening on there. And they're going to have to moderate their platform like every other platform has had to do. Reddit's gone through it. YouTube's gone through it. Twitch has gone through it. Kick's going to go through it. And I wouldn't
Live
be
leak
surprised.
stands, baby.
That's true. But I wouldn't be
Shout out.
surprised if Stake at a certain point goes, yeah, it's not worth it anymore. Like, legal fees, all this stuff. Maybe it's not worth it
So
anymore.
what Kick is doing in that regard? So I don't know if you guys were, but Aiden Ross just completely streamed the Super Bowl on Kick, right? Which is a big no-no.
That was pretty illegal.
I'm still surprised nothing has really come
So
of that.
what
I don't
Kick
think
is
it'd be
stinks
the
is
NFL. It'd be the NFL would have to.
Yeah, the
pursue
NFL would be the people to
litigation,
go
which
for it.
I don't think they're not gonna fuck with it. I
Kick
would
is
doubt they
putting
would.
that liability on the streamers. Like, while we necessarily like I don't think Twitch obviously covers that liability for us, right? I'm thinking about like maybe they don't, but like we'd
have
get
no idea.
banned on Twitch before like we'd get sued. Maybe, I don't know.
You can
Yeah, I
get
don't
sued
know.
for stuff you do on stream. Absolutely. You just
Yeah.
probably won't, because the people will look to Twitch first because they're got more money than you in almost
Yeah.
every circumstance. But like, I think what Kick's doing, and what my biggest hope for Kick is that either it's very successful and it's not as shady as it just comes off, and it legitimately puts pressure on Twitch, because Twitch is fucked up, man. Like,
Yeah, fuck Twitch.
Twitch is a
aware.
monopoly, and they are so comfortable with that, and it pisses me off.
100% they are.
And like, YouTube fired all their YouTube gaming people, so like they're not even trying to work on that anymore because live just doesn't make enough money for them, which is so sad, because not even the YouTube gaming was great, but at least it was something else to be like, hey, Twitch, look out, here we
I
come.
mean, it had potential. It just
It
needed time.
did, and then they just gave up on it, and I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, you fools? But
It's just
I hope
the-
Kick, at the
UI
very
was
least,
so
inspires
bad.
something else. Just
The UI
if
is
someone who gives
terrible.
half a shit about
That's-
streaming to make a
my hope.
platform. That's all I hope
Dude,
for.
I think there's a decent chance. I mean, there was a few months ago where I brought it up on this podcast here, and we we're all like, oh, you know, but pretty much all the takes were it's never going to do anything at all. And now here we are again talking about it, and there's tons of people switching over to it, and they're actually signing some pretty like big name reputable dealers.
They
to-
signed
or
Hikaru
streamers.
today.
Are they
You guys
so
see
with
that?
the Hikaru thing? Is that exclusive? Is he only
No.
allowed to stream?
No.
on,
None of the Kick contracts are exclusive.
Okay, that's good for
They're-
Kick.
They
And I
want that
believe,
because they want him to keep streaming on
They're
Twitch.
hinting,
to
they're
bring
hinting
over.
at signing the dog as well next. I believe is
That'd be-
is
that'd
what
be
they're-
pretty sick.
That is what they're hinting
Although
at,
he's
so.
kind of like dead. I don't know. I haven't heard about the doc in a long time.
Because he went to
He's still-
YouTube.
Yeah, but he still
pulls
does
almost
well
the
on
same
there.
amount of viewers. Like, he's still massive, but he's just on the other platform that I don't hear about.
Exactly.
Well, like, I don't
So-
see him
Bring
on
to
like
that
Reddit
platform and be more relevant.
or Twitter or anything.
I
will
was
say,
Clip I've seen of him recently is just complaining that all games suck while he's playing like fucking
I will say
Valorant or something.
all games do
Have you tried
suck.
RuneScape?
True.
that's an interesting point, Tasty, because the YouTube feels like its own thing, and then Reddit, Twitter, and Twitch are all in this other circle over here.
Yeah,
And they don't touch
exactly.
very often.
Yeah.
They don't.
They don't.
It- And my buddies who are super casuals, they all watch YouTube, but don't interact with the gaming's like world outside of it. Everyone who
No.
watches Twitch is like a part of all the other stuff.
It's like a step
Right.
up. Like, we're
Well, at Twitch, you
serious.
have to, like,
No one else is
decide.
serious.
Not as casual, a little more
I
invested.
feel like I feel with Twitch, there's more investment. If you're a Twitch, like if you watch Twitch, then it's more of an investment for you. if you're watching that, opposed to like anybody can throw YouTube videos on. It's not you have to put more into it if you're gonna stay active with it and stay up to date with it. You're investing more into that, I think.
Yeah.
Because like YouTube is way more passive. I can pull up any of your videos and watch them anytime. But like I feel like streaming, I feel like you have a sense of that you need to be there. Because I feel that sense when I'm watching.
You're saying as a viewer?
Yeah.
Yes, as a viewer.
Yeah.
As a viewer.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I don't think YouTube has that like an active mode because like in Twitch you could be just a lurker and just be there for entertainment every so often, but like a lot of people show up to certain people's every streams. They're always there, always chatting. Like you're actively participating. With YouTube, you don't have that. YouTube, you just like put a video on and watch it. Like 99% of the time, it's on a second monitor while you're doing other shit, right?
No, there's always people who, there's like the same handful of people who I'll see in my first like 15 minutes of comments where I'm like, oh, I know you, but it's not nearly as parasocial in either direction as Twitch is.
That's exactly what the
Haitian
monopoly
gang.
is on, though. The monopoly is on the community and the culture. Like,
It's going to be the hardest thing to take away from
Yeah.
Twitch.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
They built it up too well, whether they meant to or not. They
No, they
solidified
didn't.
that shit.
They got lucky. Yeah.
One thing.
I think Kick has a much better chance of doing that than YouTube gaming ever did. You know,
YouTube gaming was too corporate from the
What was
start.
the other one?
There's-
Mixer?
Mixer,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mixer,
Microsoft.
So one
Dude,
thing
I
that
actually had a buddy. Oh, go ahead, Baba.
one thing that Twitch does is all of their massive creators that are assigned to exclusive deals, every single one of them is staggered. So that has like not allowed for a complete leaving of the platform at any point, which is like they can't, like all those massive streamers can't get together and like go somewhere. So there is the thought that like, well, Stake does have enough money to like, if they wanted to like do the buyouts for all these massive streamers on their contracts with Twitch and then do a massive
hard.
pullover. And but like that, I think that's like one of the only ways that you could really take down Twitch is like you have to get everybody at once, and I think you could do it. But it would cost like we're talking billion, you know. So is it worth
But I
it?
actually think what
That'd be
Kick's
so
doing
funny.
well is just not putting people in exclusive contracts. By continuing to let people stream on Twitch and let them drive traffic over to Kick is a much better strategy than what like Mixer
So
did.
are
Which
they
is like,
non-exclusive but requiring hours? Is that what it is?
I'd have
now?
to imagine they require hours. I would, because like otherwise you just stream on Twitch 95% and then
Yeah.
do 5% on Kick
Okay.
and be
Yeah.
like, haha,
If
here I
if
am
you
on
look
Kick
at
technically.
the announcement that Kick posted for GM Hikaru for Hikaru's contract, they announced like when he's streaming on Kick. They said 11 a.m. Eastern every Wednesday or something like that.
That's interesting.
Ah.
Yeah, that,
I mean,
that kind
could've
of
been-
that's
that
kind of
could
cool.
have been a specific negotiation. Like that might not be the case for other people, but
No, you're right. You're right. But I'm
And
assuming
Hikaru loses his,
alluding to
he
hours.
lost his sub badge then on Twitch, I imagine? Or does he keep that?
The partner batch?
I'm gonna look.
I would assume he
that's
lost it.
interesting.
Because he
Twitch
should lose
ha-
affiliate. He should lose affiliate too, technically.
Twitch
Uh,
hates that shit. I would be very surprised if.
No, he still has a sub badge.
Yeah.
For a
Really?
sub button. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still partner.
You just the only thing you
Has he streamed yet?
you just can't stream at the same time to
He
both
streamed today.
platforms
Oh.
No, I think
with the same
I think you're
exact
right.
stream.
You're right.
So,
That's
well,
true.
I'll
Yeah.
ask you guys.
What you
if-
can
if
do is-
partner. Sorry, go ahead.
What you can do is you can literally like set up a second camera and like do your same exact stream. There just has to be something different between your two streams, and you can dual stream and still be partner.
What?
Oh, that's sick.
yeah.
Just you can't restream then? Like that's
Yeah,
the only
It
thing.
just
You
it
can't
can't
just
be
double
like it can't
stream.
just be like a double. Yeah, it can't be like a complete copy. There has to be something different.
You can
Um,
really just like cheat the system like that? That's fucking what?
Well, I was
Is that
thinking-
allowed? Are you
contract
sure?
is a content exclusivity contract. So it's like the exact same content cannot be multi-stream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They changed this like a few months ago. Like this is relatively new. It didn't always used to be like this.
My question for you guys was if even if our partner like agreement did allow us to stream on both Kick and Twitch at the same time, would you guys do it or no? At this
Yeah.
point, at least,
Yeah.
you would.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
I wouldn't know.
Really?
You wouldn't.
No. I mean,
Well-
if you've been on Kick at all, it's literally just full of like racist incels. Like I'm not.
Oh, really?
It's not. I know. I completely understand why people are on the platform, but I feel like I do not personally benefit from like Kick's TOS stuff. And I don't
Racist
personally
asshole.
benefit from the
Interesting.
people. The people that have migrated there are not the type of people that I want in my community. And my stream is way more focused on like community and chat interaction and less focused on making as much money as possible. So it's just not for me. But like,
But what if you're a
Okay.
good apple that we need? What if all the good apples go over there and then we change it?
I think a lot of the good apples
Look, I'll
are.
be a
letting
pioneer
it
in a
cook.
lot of things. That's not one of
Let
them.
me cook.
I'm gonna let it cook. At least a bit longer. But I know it's different. I know it's different because we've all made Kick accounts. When Mixer came out, nobody was making fucking Mixer accounts. It's had an effect. It's had the biggest effect of anything in the in the past.
To be
Well,
fair,
let me
so
ask
it
you:
didn't-
is
Yeah.
that because of Kick, or is that because Twitch has not made a good decision in 3 years?
No, you want to know
I
what?
think- I think
it's,
it's both.
it's because
Combination
Ditter
of
Bitter.
both.
It's because
Everything.
Ditter Bitter won't shut up on Twitter, bro. And now everyone's doing it. It's-
Twitter bitter.
Like if
Wait,
it
how
wasn't
is there
for
not-
this, if it wasn't for this random coordinated,
one.
if it wasn't for this random coordinated PKers going over to Kick, we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
No, the PKers were telling me to go on
possibly,
Kick.
but I've been seeing a ton of it. I mean, I feel it's definitely going on in other in like categories as well. Like people are trying to switch over. It's like I see all the time. Like I scroll the For You, I still scroll it, and there's a lot of people who have like pretty sizable streamers, not like huge, but streamers who are around like some of them are around our size who've switched over, and they're posting like, look how much money I made, etc., etc.
Out of curiosity, though,
I saw a Biz
are the
posted one of
PKers
those,
who
right?
switched over any of the same ones who said that if you weren't investing in crypto, then you were wasting your life?
The
and,
Venn
that's in
diagram,
the
the
past.
Venn
Like, listen,
diagram is
I'm
a
just
circle.
wondering if
Okay,
there's any overlap in the.
the
I
Venn
gotta-
diagram
I
is a
gotta-
circle. and We don't
yeah.
need to talk about
Gotta
that.
walk.
Okay.
Yes, it's the same people.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Plus,
It makes sense.
Look, if you're not investing in Kick.com, then you're about your future.
Dude,
I mean, it's
You
look,
should
if
genuinely
people
tweet
that
that.
like
That would be a
gambling like
funny
gambling
meme.
in all aspects of their life, and it makes sense. You can't knock someone for that. It's just the truth. If you like
I'm,
gambling, power to you.
It is exciting to me. I do. I look forward to watching
You
what
wanna
happens
know
over the
what
next 4 or 5 months.
You want to know what I'm excited about? Is I want more streamers to go over there, and we're just gonna dominate Twitch more, bro. Like, give me that market share. That's what I said earlier. I was like, fuck it, everyone go to Kick. Thank you. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's actually I like that thing. That's
I'll pull
good.
a quick yoink, dude. I'll stay on Twitch. Everyone can go over. People still be going to Twitch.
You're
so.
not making. I mean, that's not a bad point. If those people go live on those platforms, that's more viewers floating around in the section looking
Yeah.
for a stream to go to. Maybe they trickle down to you and find you. Maybe they love T Papa. Maybe they love
I
Zoe
will.
Pancakes.
I will.
You
If
do
you
kind
go
of
to
have
Kick, I will
Kick.com
gobble.
energy, T Papa.
What? Well,
You do
You
kind of
are
have
racist.
Kick.com.
she called you a racist incel. That's what she said. That's
She
what she's
literally
saying.
just talked about how it's racist incels and said you have kick energy. That's fine.
Okay,
does.
for the record, okay. Before the cast, we all know Ignoble's the most racist. Let's just throw that
That's
out
true,
there.
that's
Okay.
true.
What?
Whoa! It's called culture, bro. Fucking calm it down.
Thank
What the
you,
hell, man?
Tasty, my ethnic friend who is
I
not
got you, I
white.
got
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just like don't have any desire to go to Kick in the meantime at all, really, just because like it's just easier to stream on Twitch. Like it's more fun. Like I don't know.
Wait, hold on. How is it easier? You literally put in a different stream key and hit the
I'm
go
gonna
live
have
button. I don't
more
think it's
viewers
easier.
with more chatters, with more culture, with more community, with more just the things that
you're
make
gonna get
us-
cultural
That's,
on
it's never gonna just flip immediately.
It comes down to what Zoe says. What is incentivizing you? I feel like if you're incentivized by money, then maybe dabbling in that would be good for you. But if you don't, if you care more about your community, et cetera, then Twitch is for you. And like either aspect of that, I think is okay. It just depends on who you are.
I also find it interesting that all the people I know that have moved over are streamers that have always had a very high sub count. I personally get like maybe 35,
That's a
40% of my income
point.
from subs, and the rest is like sponsors and things like that. Whereas I feel like all the people that I've seen switch over are the people that sit at like, 800, 900, 1,000 subs all the time or more. So it makes a lot of sense. But for me, I feel like I could potentially lose money just because I rely so
Yeah, that
much on
makes sense.
sponsorships.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really doubt that any sponsors are going to go to Kick anytime soon, unless they're gambling sponsors, which I wouldn't take. So, it just depends what you would be willing to
How
do.
much would they have to offer you for you to take a gambling sponsor?
Good call.
On Kick? I would
No, on
consider it,
Twitch.
but
On
not
Twitch.
I mean, I can't on Twitch. I can't even.
No,
can't.
you have a number.
Look at T-Pop.
No, you
has
can.
one.
Yeah, I have a gambling sponsorship. You can gamble on Twitch. There's just 6 websites you can't use.
Oh, okay. I would do poker for like a pretty
I'm talking
Decent.
slots.
$5 grand to
Gambling.
play slots right now.
Gambling.
slots. I think I'd do it for like I would. It would need to be like kind of life changing money. So it'd be like 20K for me.
For
I
how
would,
long?
I would consider it for like
For 1 month of
stream.
one stream. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Fuck yeah.
I would do it
This
once.
is smart though, because when we're all forced to move to Kick, they're gonna look back on this podcast and be like, "Well, we know her price," and like,
Gambling
Well, I
is
was-
bad. Like gambling is really bad. But if I had to do like one stream, I would just make the title like, "Do not watch this if you're an addict." Like, please, I just need to pay my rent for the year. You know?
Would that be against like
That
TOS
is
for
the
their
most
for the
clickable
contract?
title for an addict I've ever heard in my life.
It actually depends, Ignoble. That's a good question. That might not be written into the verbiage of the contract, but they probably would be upset if you did that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, people get mad all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, fuck them.
Outrageous.
Stay mad, obviously.
If
last
it's on the
decade.
contract, it's on the contract. I don't know what you want from me.
I wanted to go back to streaming, Mr. I don't. Have you been streaming on YouTube or no?
no, I haven't been streaming anywhere in
Okay.
months.
Do you
Yeah,
have any
dude, your
plans of
streams were
returning?
good. What the fuck
ever?
happened, bro?
Coward.
What Ryan said.
What happened was my YouTube channel started doing well, and then I started making just way more money on that, and I was allowed to not be in my chair for like 5 to 6 hours a day every day. I got to like fly out to see my family whenever I wanted. I got accustomed to a certain lifestyle at this point.
Yeah,
but I am going to start
this
streaming
guy.
again. But I am going to start streaming. Like if I was to start streaming, I would want to stream on both platforms, like YouTube and Twitch, not Kick yet.
Yeah,
just
join the
'cause-
YouTube and Twitch team.
Because I used to be really against that because I used to really hate the idea of like splitting the chat. But the more YouTube streams I've watched, they're almost all YouTube and Twitch streams, but I'll just catch them on YouTube sometimes. The more I'm like, no, this is fine. I'm completely fine with this. And it's like some people I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you streamed. That's crazy. I only know you stream because YouTube gave me the recommendation. And there's a lot of issues with YouTube's live streaming. So many. It does show me new live streams though, and that is something Twitch has like almost never done for people of like a normal size.
YouTube
So-
has actual discoverability on the
Yeah,
lives.
it's the one thing it's got that Twitch will never have, but mostly because Twitch just doesn't want to. It just seems like they don't feel like it.
Yeah, well, actually, that was a little tangent I was going to bring up when we were talking about Mixer. I had a buddy who like started streaming on Twitch way back in the day, had like a little community, and then when Mixer launched, he went to Mixer. He like full hard committed to Mixer. He grew his channel, like discoverability on it was apparently pretty good, and he started making like a full-time living on Mixer, or like, you know, a comfortable living. And then Mixer shut down, and he went back to Twitch, and he couldn't get more than 5 viewers. Like it just
Damn.
Yeah.
never grew.
That's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
5 viewers?
That's what he said. I don't know if he was
I'd
exaggerating,
quit in
but like,
I'd quit in 2 days.
I give that. I give that
if
one.
I had to
stream.
go back to 5 viewers, one stream, and I'd be like, it's over. I'm fucking construction worker. I don't care. I'm
So
going
true, though.
outside. I'm never looking at a screen again.
So
Dude,
true.
The idea.
You
the
want to
idea-
do that anyways, Nine Rain. Stop. You just are looking for any excuse to not look at a screen.
Oh my
again.
gosh, this fucking YouTube job sucks ass. I hate it.
I don't
Dude,
know. I don't know what it is with me, but I feel like maybe it's not Kick, but just anything. Like just doing a stream with like that's just kind of where you have just a couple of viewers. I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun to do one or two. I don't know why I feel
Bro,
that way, but
That could be you on
like
Kick,
the
bro.
rooster,
Start off with
bro.
5 years on
No, it
Kick.
is kind of fun. Yeah. I streamed to I pulled a Qnix and made a secret alt account, and I'll stream like no cam, just like whatever the fuck I'm doing, but I don't want to stream my main channel. It's fun, dude. It's fun.
Oh, really?
You've done that for real?
Yeah, a few
Yeah, I could
times.
just do it
Yeah.
on Twitch, I guess.
Yeah, like
If I
5 or
wanna
7
be deep
viewers,
down
you
there.
know?
Because if I do it on Kick, I feel like people from my community are definitely gonna they'll show up for sure. But maybe
yeah.
not like lots, but some of them are definitely gonna be there for sure. 100%.
That would be fun as shit to do a little secret stream here and there.
Yeah,
you know,
it is fun.
Real low
Right.
effort. The bar is nothing.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
why it's fun, is because like I don't feel bad if I'm not constantly like talking to the chat and like, you know, hyping up whatever's going on. I'll sit there in silence for 2 minutes
just
and jam
point
to the music that I'm listening
point the
to. You know?
mic at your mouse and just clicky,
click,
clicky.
click, click. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Hell yeah. No, that's a
I
cool
love
idea. I
the
like
no
that.
cam stream.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
Oh god, I'm so jealous.
Like
of
I
no-cam
so
streamers.
regret not being an anonymous entity. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's much more attractive to people to have a camera. I feel like it's much harder to grow a brand as a no cam streamer.
I know, but
Yeah,
like,
but it was so
if
cool.
I did, it would be sick.
It's really fucking cool.
It would,
though.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I think about
The
that.
only
all
person
time.
to pull it off is like skill specs. Like that's the only.
Yeah, but he has a
Well
cam
pulled it off
sometimes.
for a
I'm
while.
talking like true anonymity. Like I'm talking
Yeah.
like people like Jeoparite. I'm talking people like Uncle. people, that you just really
Yeah,
have
no, you're right.
idea.
You're right.
Dream
Yeah, like-
for
like
Minecraft.
Dream, exactly.
Yeah, like 2D9 rain.
Yeah.
Shout out
What do you-
2D9 is
Nine,
so
2D9
Yo, when are you
rain.
pussies gonna get some fucking little RuneScape avatars?
I
Okay,
had- dude,
the first
I had,
the first
go.
time he ever DM'd me, the first time this guy ever DM'd me, he just messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you should get a little RuneScape character, and we should do like VTuber shit together."
That's what you said to me, Nine Rain. How many
I
people
tell
are you
you
trying to do
stuff like
VTuber
that.
How
shit
many
with?
people have you sent this
Listen,
exact
bro.
message?
No, I'm gonna be
to?
honest. I'm
He's
gonna
a
be
slut.
honest. I've only ever asked you two to do VR shit with me.
dude.
That's it.
That's funny because I had a message from you one time.
I told you I wanted to do IRL stuff, PJ.
Okay.
Someone,
I think-
say
someone in
less.
my community just made me a full body, like full fledged, like pretty sick VTuber character of my guy in game, just completely,
yeah.
and it's great too. So I'm gonna
Why
start
not
to
use that?
dabble. I'm gonna start to dabble. Yeah.
I feel like it would be good content to just bust that out of nowhere. I feel like that'd be good.
Yeah,
You just
it's
went
like a
live one
bit.
day and you're just a fucking VTuber
Yeah, well,
for the
I'm
day.
gonna
It'd be
I'm gonna
funny.
set up another camera in this room, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like go to that camera. That camera is gonna have like the VTuber scene, and I'm gonna get up and like dance, but it's gonna be like my VTuber, and yeah, so.
Have you considered
yeah.
using that camera angle to dual stream on Kick? That way, it's
I
not
have.
a violation.
I literally, I was like, because I don't know, I don't want to go to like,
It's
I'm
just
not.
a wall.
I don't want to go. Yeah, I'm not ready to get a kick, but like, I would, if I did, I'd go. I would dual stream.
That could be it. So you stream yourself, you stream on Kick, and the Kick stream is just your fucking wall, and you say, guys, sub on Kick. Easy. You just have everybody sub on Kick. Easy. You know, then that you just get the money and nothing else.
Yeah, VTubers are still strange to me. I don't know. Like,
Oh, they're very
when
strange.
when I think of VTubers, you guys remember that clip of the VTuber who was like bullied for playing Hogwarts Legacy, and she started crying, but she was like this super hot anime character with these big bouncy titties. She was like, I can't take it anymore. And I was like, what is going on? Literally, I was
Not my
like,
proudest
losing
jerk
my
off.
mind.
All I think about is the VTuber booth at
Yeah,
TwitchCon.
yeah,
and
no, that's what I was gonna say.
That was so
Dude,
That's when I went up to the VTuber meetup booth at TwitchCon, and literally, like, I whip out my camera to record this. The first thing that the VTuber says to the fan that goes up is, "Oh my god, it's so good to see you. This is like my third time seeing you today. You must love me."
Oh
It
no.
was
done,
unreal.
Oh no.
It was unreal.
Yeah,
And
when
the
I
guy was like standing so stiff too. He was just fucking fully erect, bro, ready. It's like, I can't. Bro.
I never really like had an opinion on VTubers until we saw the VTuber booth at TwitchCon, and I was like, oh, this is like no.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Hey man, if you like VTubers, do your thing. But I think I think I'm good.
I like being one of them occasionally. It's very fun.
Okay, can I say something really personal? And I'm
Absolutely,
sorry that
yes.
I'm sharing this with everybody, Nine Rain, but I feel like I have to tell them.
Oh yeah, sure.
And you know what I'm about to say.
I have an inkling.
So Nine Rain and I have been playing around in VR chat with
no.
some furry avatars, and I get it now.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean you get it?
We
No,
we
you
had
just
a
had-
moment where we were just kind of standing there petting each other, and I haven't been that. I haven't had butterflies like that in a really long time.
Can we cut the cast real quick?
Do you think that? Do you think maybe you're lacking intimacy in your life or something going on?
Well,
here?
yeah, of course, but I get it. But
No,
so
we
is
were
everybody
literally-
else in VR chat in
We
a
were
furry
literally
suit.
like we were literally like recording something, and then we were just like, all right, let's get a thumbnail. And then it was like hands on hips, and I was like, oh.
Bro, Idyl looks like an angry middle-aged father, bro.
Like, I get it. I completely get it.
Dude, yeah, it got quiet, and then Zoe was like, do you? And I was like, yeah. It was just like,
I am
gonna
never
kill
responding to a DM again when you ask me to play VR chat with you. What the fuck, man?
You understand why I
my
hate
You've
God.
asked me so many times to play with you, and now I know what you mean by play with you.
you don't fucking get it, okay? You weren't there.
You really
No,
wouldn't
I
get it
don't
until
wanna
you've
get
been
it.
there. You wouldn't get it.
You're just scared that you're gonna get hooked, bro. You're gonna be
I am
some
scared.
cute dragon, fucking like preteen dragon thing, and you're gonna be like,
Preteen?
damn.
Bro,
Wait.
what?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I said he was, not me.
I don't want to be in this conversation anymore.
Listen, bro, you were talking about sucking your own cock last week for 10 minutes. All right, you're in this conversation.
I want to go back to the crying anime lady with big jiggly titties. I don't like the furry thing.
Well, I was
if
that
that's
kind of
what
anime
VR
lady with
tubing is
jiggly
like, yeah.
titties, and I liked it. Okay, I felt like myself.
It was
fair.
funny. It was funny when we were doing the VR thing. We'd be doing like some fun bit, or like we'd meet some people, and then a kid would show up, and everyone would just be like, "All right, later. Okay, fuck this," and everyone because I didn't think about that, but like kids can just show up, and they're like, "Hi," and you're like, "Duh, "We're not hanging out, buddy."
Let's fill it here. So if you think that the Base After Dark podcast should do one VTuber edition at some point, type a one in the comments, please.
Please.
Wait, that
Yeah,
actually.
Type of one.
Wait, that actually would be funny.
That would pop
be
the
fun.
That would
fuck
be
off,
pretty
by
funny,
the way.
actually.
Yeah,
I'm about to go
I'm just
type
saying,
of
I'm
one.
just saying.
So I guess my question here is like, what kind of VTuber models would each of you guys have?
So I played around for a long time. trying to figure that
yeah.
out,
I was like,
right?
I think Zoe that got
like
so,
a really long time.
Can I be like
For-
a big wet Vaporeon or something?
I want to hear Zoe's job.
Yeah.
You can let Zoe go.
Well, for a bit, I was a woman that towered above the ceilings. Okay, so I would say approximately
giantess.
12 feet tall. My titties were massive. Not only did they jiggle up and down, they jiggled in circles. They were so big. They had full it was phenomenal.
we got a
Right, and
hamster
that felt like
stuck
me.
in them. That's
But
not
then
a
I
joke.
felt like I should have been a little bit smaller. So now I'm like this like goth furry girl with purple skin. And I'm really hot. I'm like really, really hot.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
show
You gotta invite me to your server.
Yeah, I'll
just
show
get me in there.
you.
Holy shit.
Reminded me.
Okay, I would like to play.
I'm in. You got
You
me.
said the tits would go in a circle.
Yeah.
That reminded me of a story from East Tennessee. We're going to East Tennessee soon. There's a place in
Okay.
East Tennessee, okay? It's called the Fuzzy Hole. Okay, it's a strip club. Kind of a hole in the wall, you know? I went there with some friends when I was
A
19.
hole in the wall strip club? What?
Yeah, listen, man. It was a long time ago. East Tennessee, low population.
So you went to a fucking glory hole.
There's not much going on there. We showed up and we were relaxing and, you know, they said, wait, here we go. Midnight to the stage. So, you know, Midnight gets up there. She's a nice, large, plump, beautiful African-American woman. And she was butt naked. And she had tits probably down close to her thighs. And all she did for her stage dance was just, it was a fucking, it was like a washing machine. She just fucking was ripping them fucking things in a circle for about a good 10 minutes. I mean, she had good endurance, but
Actually,
yeah,
rather
no, they're-
watch that than a normal strip club.
it was awesome. I had $6 to my name, and she got all 6 of them. Shout out to Midnight.
Yo,
Got at midnight.
damn.
I
Magic
really
City's
hope she's
better,
still
though.
working
Magic
there.
City. Sorry, go ahead.
Huh.
You should take us there, and I really want to see Midnight.
I'll never
Probably
hear.
fucking 50.
I'll never think of the
And?
phrase 6 to midnight the same ever again.
Oh, that's not Midnight story. That's a good one. It's a good one. Shout out to the Fuzzy
man.
Hole, man. I wonder if
6 to
that place is still
midnight.
open. Maybe we'll go see the Fuzzy Hole.
Damn.
Why'd they name it the Fuzzy Hole?
Well, do you really, you know?
I don't know.
I mean, like,
no clue.
Because the hairy
No,
hole
man,
was
tell
a
us.
little
Tell
too
us.
abrasive. The hairy hole was too
I'm asking
abrasive.
why they named it. I'm asking why they
Listen, man,
named it.
we were-
You know what
we-
I mean?
We just had
Yeah.
to go. It was one of those things where we went at like we were expecting the bare minimum, and that's what we got, and it was enjoyable. You know,
Harry Hole
Keep
would have been
yourself
better.
into. Yeah.
It's
But-
an alliteration. Everybody knows.
Sorry for that
that's
tangent.
better.
I feel like I thought it was a
Harry
decent story. I need to tell that. Sorry.
That was
That's
worth it,
okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Forgive you.
I don't think Idol's recovered from the whole fucking VTuber thing. He just looks
Honestly, I
serious
haven't
and-
heard a word you guys have said since that. I've been in
Wait,
a
Idol,
state
Idol,
of
hear
just
me out.
staring at my
Hear
screen.
me out. Hear me out. You
What
should be a,
fucking see you want to taste?
VTuber, a snail with huge titties. Come on.
Okay.
wow.
Come on.
I really like that
Dude,
idea.
Come on.
When you put it that way, I mean,
Yeah. Come on.
Damn. All right.
You could
Listen,
stream your
Oh my
content as a
gosh.
big titty snail, and then like have a dude. You'll kill it.
Everywhere he
I
walks, he
feel
just
like
he
that's
leaves some
the big titty
slime.
snail.
Goth
Yeah.
big titty snail. Dude, I'd be
Goth big
bricked
titty
up
snail.
watching that for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
How did you immediately find the angle that was going to get Will on board with this? That was like
It's
he
called
immediately
I've
went-
got a-
knowing your
got a sixth sense,
audience.
You know.
Oh
You know,
my
speaking
God.
of, dude. Speaking of, brother, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but have you?
Dude, I'm trying. I'm
popped a
listening.
snail?
It's
Have you
it's a
popped a
it's a
snail yet?
it's a slow process. I'm trying to get
not.
everyone in the house
It's not
on
a slow
board.
process.
No,
It's a $2
sna-
snail.
It's
You
a
just gotta go
snail.
PetSmart.
It's a snail. It's literally slow.
Okay.
All right, keep up.
What the fuck is the backstory
well,
to this? What
I
is
mean-
this? What the hell
Oh,
is
you're talking about
this?
the gift.
Yeah, the
right?
gift
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Tasty
so
got.
Go
I
ahead,
have a
go
whole
ahead.
I have a whole terrarium now. Ready for
where'd you get
snail to move
Do you
in. It
hate
was
snails?
No, I love snails.
Okay.
In fact, I used to race snails as a little child. Wasn't very fun, but I did it.
Where'd you grow up at?
Against other people who
You
had
live in Ohio.
snails.
What's going on?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Oh no, this is when I would go visit my grandma who lived in the middle of France. And you know what's in the middle of France? Nothing. Some snails. That's actually true.
Okay.
No, that is true. There's more
Escargot.
snails than people, which is probably true in all of France.
In
but
most places.
yeah,
maybe.
Well, none of them are
maybe
actually
not.
people there, so.
But we, me and my cousin, one time, it was only one time, but I like to say we did it a lot because it's funnier that way. We grabbed a couple snails and we raced them, and they went in a perfectly straight line. Mine lost, and there you go. It's a story with a beginning and a middle, but not really an end. So anyway, this terrarium
That was a better
I like
story.
it. Yeah.
Midnight was a better story. This snail wasn't nearly as sexy.
If it had huge titties, it would have been.
That's what I'm saying. So now the VTuber thing, it all ties together. The terrarium. So listen, I assembled a terrarium. It was beautiful. It was ready for a snail to move in. And then my girlfriend, who I live with, and who I've lived with for many years, walked in and saw it, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you about this. We're getting a snail." And she was like, we are. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna live in the terrarium. And she was like, okay,
I don't see a problem here.
I don't know about that. And I was like, great, we should do it though. To be fair, she is not a controlling person at all. So when she resists, I'm like, okay, maybe there's a reason here. I haven't found the reason yet, but
Okay.
Let me talk to her.
The only thing I know
put
is
her
that
on.
she
Get her over
doesn't
here.
like snails. She's already asleep, man. She's already. She's.
This is important.
Fine.
Drag her on here. Yeah, I'm sure this is the.
Let Will get
like-
a snail.
Can Will sleep over?
The reason is the hardest one to get by, though. I've tried to convince her because we have a dog, and that dog's great. I want another dog. I also want a cat. There's a lot of battles I'm fighting.
Dude,
She has the best reason she has against any of them is the snail, and it's because she just doesn't like it. She's allergic to cats, and I still think I'm gonna break through that barrier. Like she likes cats though. That's just medical. We
if?
can get shots, I think.
What if you buy? This is what's the word when two people agree to something?
Snail.
It's
Like a-
fuck it. Get
Compromise?
Compromise.
Compromise.
Like-
This
Oh,
guy
I
should.
thought you had a
Do you have a
linguistics
college
Yeah,
degree.
are you
degree?
a
I
fucking
was going
linguistics
like-
major?
No.
bro?
I also smoked $40,000 of weed when I was in high school, so that's I don't really
Sure,
I don't
sure.
really remember things very well. Get a fake
40,000.
snail.
You're one of
Get a
those people. Your
fake
dealer pulled
snail.
up to you, was like, "Hey, here's an
Okay.
ounce. That'll be $200." And you're like, "Oh yeah,
That would have
sure,
been
take it."
that would have been a
Actually, I
fantastic
have a
deal in
better
high
idea.
school.
Yeah, that's a
Actually,
good idea.
I have a better idea. Get a very realistic fake snail, put it in there, be like, "Hey, I got the snail." Whatever. See how she reacts. If it's really a big
Yeah.
deal, you can be like, "Hey, it's
act
fake."
subversive.
But if it's not, if she just accepts it, then you get a real
Lie to
snail
your
and you
girlfriend.
replace
So
it.
I think we're gonna have to agree, though. I will need to oil this fake snail up to make it look realistic.
I can help you with
well,
that.
Okay.
you could coat it in like a glaze and make it look shiny all the time.
Oh,
Or you
yeah,
could,
yeah,
you
like
could
the
come
little
on
pottery
it.
glazes.
There is some really
Yeah.
good.
No,
like-
get your
like
get
some-
your extreme cum and just fucking.
Oh,
Get some good. Use
that's
some
not
good
glossy. Though. It's more of a
Oh,
frosted
okay.
look.
honestly, like
a bodybuilding oil.
Yours isn't
Really
glossy.
great.
No, mine's not glossy. It's more of a matte finish, if I'm being honest.
Well, if it hits the light
It kind of
correctly.
sucks in the light, actually.
It's more like a black hole, all things
Yeah.
considered. Like,
Yeah, my cum is black too. It's deep,
Yeah.
dark black.
Yeah.
So
And that's why you're
Phantom
the
black,
diversity
yeah, that's what
hire.
it is.
Like if you were to see a bug in your house, like that wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. So like, what if you just pretend that like, oh my god, the snail got there. Like we built a terrarium.
One of the many Denver
And then it
snails
came.
got into our house and went into the terrarium. It's insane,
brought
but
it
it's
on.
instinct.
You
Those-
guys-
It's
and you're like,
nature.
we can't
Works his
kill it.
way in.
It's the smartest snail ever. Like it
those high altitude snails are extremely robust.
No,
they can
it's
really
it's
put
honestly
some
the
work in.
less oxygen, it makes them faster.
Yeah,
and
and they're
smarter.
slow because oxygen is poison to snails.
Yes, exactly.
Can I interrupt quickly?
Please.
Go ahead.
I saw a question today and it's been on my mind ever since. I just want to know an answer from all of you. How many seagulls would you have to find in your house before you started thinking that somebody put them there on purpose to mess with you?
2.
1.
2.
That's a question.
2.
2.
I think it'd be 3 for me.
I'd go 3. Yeah, I was gonna say 3.
Yeah.
Well, because you live, yeah.
Why
you-
3?
you-
Yeah, I would be
Florida.
1 for me. I live in fucking middle of nowhere in Tennessee.
Okay,
I
let me
mean,
say-
I know,
it
but I
should
saw
be 1 for
seagulls
me too.
yesterday.
I live nowhere near the ocean.
Yeah, let's.
How about
let's
pigeons?
2.
Pigeons.
5.
2 probably. Yeah.
3.
3.
Well,
That's
okay.
fine.
How
Actually, no, with
spaced,
pigeons, it would be 3.
Yeah.
3.
how spaced apart is
Reasoning.
this? Is this like you find one like immediately after one another, or is it just like you find one and then like 7 days later you find another one?
Are they alive?
They're alive.
Okay.
I don't have an answer to the other
Ooh.
part.
I found a dead bird when I moved into my last
I'd say
place.
2.
Did you?
Oh.
Could we kill them?
You can do it. Are you autonomous?
No.
You're not
Casey doesn't have
autonomous.
it in him to kill a pigeon.
I could
JC's
kill
like,
a pigeon,
JC's
bro.
like,
You
I'm
wouldn't-
literally
I wouldn't-
asking
bro.
permission
No,
if I can
if
kill
I
a
had
bird.
like a if I had like a carbine or like an M403 or whatever the
You're gonna
sniper
shoot
is,
yourself
I could.
before you shoot that fucking pigeon, bro.
I don't care if it's second, then it's second. I'm gonna shoot both of us if I have to. I could shoot a pigeon 100%. I
No,
could
you
do
would
it.
not, bro.
I could shoot a pigeon, dude.
If it was moving, I guarantee you're gonna fuck your house up so bad with the fucking car.
If that's what it takes, I'm renting. We're fine. This is not my problem.
I didn't get my deposit back. There's a fucking gunshot in the wall.
Damn, you really did score 100% on the white person test, huh?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah, I
give a fuck
did, I
about the
did.
deposit.
Don't give a fuck about having a gun. Goddamn.
Okay, sorry. That's just been on my mind, and I had
that's
to.
a- where did you see
Seagull
That's
would
a
be
good question.
startling. Yeah, seagulls would be startling for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I live in Florida, so I feel like pigeons would be more startling to me. You know?
Mhm.
Is
Do
there
you hear
anything?
seagulls like in your life daily?
No, I don't live that. Well, I'm like 20 minutes from the beach.
Hmm.
Not like far, but not close enough for seagulls.
Okay.
You know?
Is there any
Yeah.
animal that someone could repeatedly put in your house that you would never know because it's just common to have that animal there?
My dog.
In,
Okay, but not you can't
Like
clone your
outside of like
dog.
insects and
Oh.
stuff.
Yeah, like a mammal, furry. Don't get excited.
if there was like, we've got these little gray squirrels. Like if any one of
Yeah.
them got in, I'd be like, I would never assume human.
Same.
It would take
I'd be
a
like,
lot
look
of
what the cat
squirrels.
dragged in.
I'd be like, seriously, like I got some fucking problems with this house apparently, but I would never think humans are putting these here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing that down.
Dude, I low key like.
I
think if I just like
well,
released.
now I'm gonna think that.
If I released like a lizard a week and like acted like I didn't put it there, dude, I could fuck with Annie so
Lizard
hard.
a week.
Oh my god, bro.
Eddie's gonna be cleaning your bedroom. She's gonna open a drawer. There's gonna be 40 lizards.
They're all fucking dead. He's like, dude, I didn't think they wouldn't last that long. He's like,
Can you just buy a
know,
jar of
man.
lizards on the internet?
yeah.
I want to see this.
Is she scared of like small animals like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you kidding me, bro?
Like, how would she
there's-
react to a rat? If there was a rat next to her, how would she know what would happen?
She'd probably just want to die. Like that's just like
some big fucking rat.
that
You
level.
can feel its hand when it puts it on you. Like,
Cute, man. I don't know.
oh my god.
Hmm.
Fucking, what was that? Splinter? Is
My
that for the
area,
Ninja Turtles?
where I live
Oh,
right now,
yeah.
and actually, when we go to Tennessee, it might be infested as well. There's things called crane flies. Was that might have
those
them
are
down
here.
there?
I
You have them there too? Yeah, they're
We call them
fucking
galley
like,
nippers.
yeah. They literally live for like 1 to 3 days. All they do is reproduce and die. But there's
fucking
thousands
hate
of
those
them.
things,
They look
dude.
like people always think they're just like some huge mosquito, but they're called a crane
Yeah.
fly. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Probably. I
I've
would assume
never-
most of you
Oh,
see
don't
it.
I didn't know
eat
that's what they were
mosquitoes?
called.
Oh, are they? Is that what we call mosquito hawks down here?
yeah,
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're probably everywhere,
Uh-huh.
They don't bite you or anything. They're just
No, they do.
fucking
Mosquito
die.
hawks.
They're
Yep.
big,
That's what
yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
I just looked them
also
up.
called-
We have a spider in the corner of our house, and we've been catching them and throwing them in the spider web so the spider can eat them.
Yo,
They're sick.
that spider's
kinda
like,
cool,
this is the
dude,
best
yeah.
fucking web I've ever built. This was like, holy shit.
no,
dude.
no, his name is Rupert. We've been feeding him. We're trying to
See,
build like
big
a
spider-
relationship.
My thing with spiders, I don't like the small ones that are fast. I like the big ones. The big ones I'm okay with. It's the little ones
He's
that move quick.
medium. I mean, he's maybe the width of 2 quarters, but it's all legs, you know?
You just gotta know
Just like
what
me.
spiders are dealing. The width of 2 spiders and all legs.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah,
kill all brown recluse. They're the worst. They're,
dude.
Well, yeah, you should probably kill those.
I know, I had the same thought.
Man, Man, come on, bro.
Seth had an unfortunate stutter at one part of that word, and he cut himself off too early, briefly.
I gotta take a walk.
I didn't hear it.
Well, we
Listen,
need
if
like
you
a
come to
diversity and
Tennessee
inclusion
there's
training
one in the
here.
area, I'm gonna throw it on him. We'll let it bite you, and then your fucking skin's gonna rot, and then you know what? That'll be it for you.
That's nice.
I have sensitive
Eyes are
skin.
gnarly,
Don't
yeah.
do this to me.
We're gonna take you
Come on.
out back and get rid of you finally.
I'm not going outside in Tennessee. I'm wearing long pants, long shirts, gloves, fucking face mask. I don't want any of the outside on me. Okay, I'm not.
Should we bring some DEET for Tennessee or something? How buggy is it going to be over
Oh
there?
yeah, we need DEET.
Dude,
Okay.
for sure.
100%. Yeah, you definitely should bring some type of repellent.
Because bugs have like attraction to different blood types and compositions, and I am extremely fucking sexy to bugs.
They love
Me
me
too.
too, dude.
They love me. Yeah,
Let's
they
go.
love me.
Our
They're
house is
thinking
gonna be the house is gonna be a beacon. Like there's
Yeah.
They're just telling all their homies, "Yo, there's a
true.
party going on in here. Come through."
I'm
You guys should get
sad.
some of the like citronella lamps to keep outside.
I'm sad being here talking about it, and Zoe's here. I wish Zoe was going. I also wish Idyl was going. Like,
Yeah.
what is your excuse, by the way?
My brother's bachelor party.
That's
Bring him.
Yeah, dude. Tennessee.
We're gonna be
I
in
guarantee
Mexico.
we're gonna have a better time
You're
than you
going to
guys. All right, I
They're in
come on.
There is a chance.
Where are you going to Mexico?
We're going to Cancun.
What are the dates exactly?
Hasta la vista, baby.
yeah.
The dates exactly. Oh man, you're gonna make me pull up my calendar, or is this just an attempt to dox me in front of everyone?
No,
Yes.
no. I just wanted to see if you were lying to me.
Idyl will be in Cancun from the dates of. Say
I
it.
will be at this resort. I still need to pay my brother for this shit.
Oops.
He booked
No, you
my-
don't.
Wait, your brother's bachelor party, he paid for it?
Oh, he booked. So I'm the best man, and when he asked me to be the best man, I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's talk bachelor party." He's like, "I have it covered." My brother is like the opposite of me. I hate gambling. I don't really go outside. It seems weird to go outside to me. He, from an early age, was like a social butterfly who also is weirdly lucky with shit. He'll just get away with everything, and he's the older brother, by the way. He just gets away with everything. So he would just gamble and he'd walk out. He'd be like, "Hey, I made $1,000." And he does that every time. Now I find out he sports bets and loses way more than that. But, whatever. A win is a
Sounds
win.
like T-Papa.
That sounds a lot like the Papa.
But he
Oh,
he
he's
was like,
coming
back.
no,
You say,
no,
bitch.
trust me, I got this.
What'd you say?
We're talking about your sports betting problem.
It's not a problem. What are you talking about? Problem what?
All right,
dude?
guys.
I'm actually
This
up. March
cast-
Madness was huge
It's a
for
problem for his dad when he runs out of money.
I actually made so much money during March Madness. I always kill March Madness. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely like perpetually up on my life, even with the 1K we lost last year.
I don't want to talk about that.
Like
I don't know
Noble.
what you're talking about.
That's
the fucking
fault,
trouble.
100%, bro. Fuck the Duke
Look.
basketball team.
I knew UNC was
On
gonna
my
win
chest.
too.
I did too.
still hurts to
I
this
just,
day, bro.
he had the jersey on. He had the little puppy dog eyes. Like, yeah, let's do it. And it's,
I didn't say shit to you guys. I just
you.
said,
Sorry.
okay,
I had no clue. I just followed because I wanted to be excited. So it's like you guys took advantage of me, is what happened, basically.
it's like I will keep saying this. Like,
Or
you know,
fucking days.
I had
just
a
like, yeah,
chance.
guys, let's do this.
I had a
like,
chance
I'm
to be
just
a
so
hero,
glad to
you
be
know?
here.
Yeah, I want to participate. Where's my money?
Dude, I know it. I knew we lost too because the game was like probably 3 hours or whatever, and I was out getting food with a bunch of other people, and it was supposed to end at 8 p.m. And I look at my phone and it's 8:30, and I have no messages. And I'm like, oh, that's not good.
It literally
for
essentially,
sure
it
lost.
came down to the wire too. We
I
lost.
didn't watch it either. I just looked
Yeah.
over at Ricky and he was on his phone and I looked at him and I was like, yeah, we lost, didn't we? And he was like, yeah.
It was a good game, but like, you know, as soon as it ended, I was like, you know, blocking each of you guys on Venmo and everything, just like, ah, shit.
The worst part was
What
like
sport
if
are you
it-
guys talking about?
college basketball when we were in Vegas last year for when we
Okay.
went. Like I would have bet
Worst
on
description I've
UNC.
ever heard.
But fucking Ignoble is just a little Duke fan, and we were gonna go watch the game together, and I didn't want to like.
Noble would be a Duke fan.
I didn't want to like
What is that
bet.
supposed
I didn't
to
want to
mean?
No,
bet
he's
the
right.
other team, and then like.
I don't care, dude. Whatever it is this year in Vegas, we're doing it again, and we're gonna win. Okay? Like, we have to do it
this
again.
year we'll be there during football season. So
Pick another
uh,
sport. Let's drop double
No,
your bet.
I'll put a K
I'll bet on
a
women's
team.
ping pong. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, when
I cannot believe we're being forced back to Vegas after what happened last year.
I never wanted to go back ever, but
we all
are,
said we
so.
were never ever gonna go back to Vegas, and then all of
I
a sudden
meant it
we
too.
have.
Yeah, that's the most
I
like
didn't
we're
mean
never
it.
coming
I'm
back
always
here.
down.
Hard cut to Vegas next year. Like,
If we can find a clip from like our old vlogs that says like, "Oh, we're never doing this shit again," that's how we should start our next Vegas vlog.
That's very
Yeah.
like an Always Sunny cold open. We're just
Yeah.
like, we're never going back to Vegas. The gang goes back to Vegas.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
We
good.
really weren't going to though. This is Twitch. I feel like maybe like next year, like after this year, there'd be a possibility, but I didn't think it was gonna be this year. But TwitchCon said fuck us. Is that where are we gonna see you there, Idol, or no?
No,
Nope. My brother's wedding is that week.
Oh,
Bro, what?
I was his bachelor party 9
You're
years away
lying,
from his
bro.
wedding.
You're
He did this on
lying.
purpose.
Dude,
He did
his
this
You
on
made
wedding-
that up.
He got
told him to schedule it.
engaged. He got engaged October
Wait.
of 2022. He's getting married
second.
October of 2023. He is wasting no time, and he's zero taking the whole thing.
Are
They're
you-
having a kid right after too.
Are you your brother's wedding planner too?
No, I'm not. I have had
It's looking that
no.
way.
I have had no, like, no effect on this wedding at all. He was like, "Do you want me to be my best man?" I was like, "Yeah." What do I need to do? And he's like, "I will handle it. You just need to be there." So that's all I'm doing. I'm just being
Yeah,
there.
good brother, honestly.
That's cool.
Damn.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
actually
Talk
been
to me.
sick because I get to have all the fun of being at all these things without having to do any of the planning. I do have to do a speech at both of these though, which sucks. Don't like that.
GT,
So the
Papa.
wedding's
I
on the
hate you
week.
so
You can
much.
still come for it. Like, you can fly, but have a day or two out there with us, maybe.
The wedding is on. I guess I'll just full docs. The wedding is on October 13th. I'll see you guys there, and then after that, we're going to Dominican Republic for a few days to do like all my family from Europe.
Isn't TwitchCon the end of the
Yeah,
month?
it's the week after. You're fine.
Is TwitchCon the week after? I thought TwitchCon was that week.
It's like the
Was
21st and
the-
the 23rd, I think.
Yeah, it's 21st to 23rd.
I thought it was like the
That's
18th.
right, motherfucker. You're going to Vegas.
We'll
and
see
you're
you there,
Oh,
baby.
hell yeah.
We're
bro.
going to
know.
Yeah.
My brother just moved the wedding to October 20th. Damn.
Crazy. I just got a text message that my flight was changed. That's insane.
Bro, I'm gonna be
man.
asking Idol to do VR chat with me. He's gonna be like, dude, my brother's wedding is that day.
No, I have never given you an excuse why I don't want to do VR chat, except for the fact that I'm scared of it, and now I'm even more afraid of it. So you haven't
Should
helped
be.
your case
Should be.
here.
It's exhilarating, okay? It's
really
scary
is.
too, though. So
It'll be interesting how it's evolved. Because the last time I watched any VR chat videos, it was just a bunch of knuckles using words they probably shouldn't. It's the last time I saw
And
VR.
I played VR chat once, and it was like the stand-up comedy club thing or something like that.
Okay.
And I was on for maybe 30 seconds, and some dude just got up there and started screaming the N-word, and I logged off. that was my
That is pretty funny. That's a
Zoe and I have pretty normal.
Pretty good joke.
He nailed it, dude. That's comedy.
I didn't laugh.
We ran into a Magikarp that was having this like existential experience.
It was amazing, actually.
he
There
was
some
actually,
fun
like-
sounds fun.
That bro was fucking
Was he in
hilarious.
water?
No, he was just floating around at this party. It was crazy.
He was like full acting.
Yeah, no,
was
that
in
guy
it.
was really into it. I
Was
was
he like
trying to
doing
go.
like the carb and like splashing and everything? Or, like,
No,
what was he
no,
doing?
he just had this like kind of rich, like pensive voice.
Okay.
And we go,
Tasty
Tasty was
He was
doing
in.
VR. Let's go.
Man.
What's the wait? So what is the game? What's the thing called? How do you like get into it? What's the
what do you mean?
details?
VR
VR
chat.
Like,
chat?
he wants to know about
VR
VR chat.
Yeah, chat.
You just,
just-
download it on Steam and then hop in. It's pretty straightforward. It's
You should-
really
you
fucking
should have
hard
a-
to do.
you should have a
Actually,
headset. You
there's
should-
like there are like 1,000 things go wrong every time you try to do it, but you know,
You can play it without a VR headset. You can. You can just play it in desktop mode.
that's true.
Really?
So if you want to see some big jiggly anime titties and talk to 12-year-olds, then by all means, Ignoble, you are.
I feel like those things shouldn't be happening at the same time.
We feel the
like-
same way. We feel the same way.
Well,
Yeah. You can't,
Don't we?
You can't break the world. You know,
Yeah.
that's what my dad.
It is what
always
it
said.
is. Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Break the world.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
You're coming to Vegas.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually doing Vegas for the first time this year. 2 different Vegas trips. It's a
Oh, you
bachelor
kind of
party.
did it last
I'm
year.
so sorry to hear that.
What?
When Nine Rain sent me $100 last year and said,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah,
gamble
that's
this for
true.
me."
Yeah.
Why-
You were kind of there in spirit.
Send me $100. I FanDuel. I'll fucking whatever you want. Just
When
Sixers
when
win
you
the NBA
have
championship,
when you
I'll
have
do
an
it. Like,
intimate
FanDuel.
furry experience with Nine Rain, he'll send you money too.
Yeah.
This was.
well,
I'll
Nine
be
Rain
there
and I-
this time though. I don't need to send anybody money on my behalf.
We
Oh,
had
so
a
you're not
moment
gonna
of
give me $100
passion in
this
San
time?
Diego.
So I was just like, dude, what the hell? Like,
There were a lot of
I thought
moments of
this was our
passion in
thing.
San Diego going
I'm
on.
not joining VR chat again. Fuck you, Nine.
Yeah, the San Diego was all passion, honestly.
Yeah, what was the most passionate moment that you experienced?
I think when Nine Rain texted me that he was at the Capacabana.
Yeah,
It's just
dude.
like there was
That's
there
filled
was
with
there was sexual
Excited to
tension
go,
in his
bro.
words there.
Yeah,
you know? I was
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
the Capacabana. You could hardly get it out. Although we did see a pretty cool poster with a picture of Kirby on it, and it just said MILF on top, and I was like, that's great.
That
Oh,
was
that's
cool.
a lot.
fucking
That was
sick.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Molga?
I didn't
Travis?
I want
look
that.
further, but I liked it.
I didn't see you at the Cabana, but I did see. I forgot what the bar was called, but we met you at a bar, and you were pretty drunk, and you were screaming at me to my camera, "Make snails great again."
Yeah,
And that was probably my best moment with you. That was hilarious.
that wasn't at a bar. That was at the base compound.
But I was at. We were out. We were out because I remember it on the video. Like there's people everywhere. And
Oh,
you-
was
and,
it
like,
at the? There's only one bar we went out to where I got like
Yes.
really drunk, and I
Yeah,
think
you
it
were
was
fucked.
yeah.
Was that after the partner party? Is that what you're talking
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes,
so, because I
yes,
think
it
this
was.
is that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know where this was. Yeah, I was, I was all about snails back then, but I've grown up a lot since then. Now I'm all about prop hunt. That's kind of my thing now.
Do you have a
Thing,
prop
yeah.
hunt sign too for your wall, or is that just
No, because I honestly, I got that one. I was like, that's funny, and then I was like, that's enough decoration for now.
Yeah,
and then
that's
I
good.
kind of stopped there. So one day I'll get the prop hunt road sign.
Is there anything
could
else
make
you
it
have
happen.
new going on that you want to plug? By the way, I don't think we've asked.
No, I'm making YouTube videos. Go subscribe, and
I
maybe
really
one
like
day,
your fucking YouTube videos, dude. They're good.
Thanks.
They're
They're really
creative, and it's always like something new and fresh.
Yeah, just look out for the next one. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know what
You're-
it is yet, but I just know
You're kind
it
of
is.
like going mainstream. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kinda
I'm kind of
fucking
like
cringe, dude.
what's up, YouTube?
Well,
it's
no,
your boy.
not like that. I was
It's-
watching a
your
video
boy.
today and someone like referenced you. Like they were like, "Yeah, that's my idol," and then like a picture of you popped up.
Yeah, I commented on that video because a bunch of people sent it to me, and I was like, "Please don't jump scare me with me ever again." Because they just
Yeah,
put
I
a
was-
picture
I
of
was
they
jump
put a
scared
picture of
too.
me from my last video where I had like the green screen up, and it was just me popping out like nah, and I was like, "Don't do that. This is a one chunk account. That is totally inappropriate. Like this is this is not what we're here for."
Well, since you're here, I think next week we're actually having Jabrim on the podcast. So, would there anything you'd like to put out in the Discord before we have him on next week?
I just want to give a big shout out not only to Jebram, whose ego is so strange. He Googles himself in all different ways. He Googles censored versions of himself. It's hilarious.
I'm sorry, what?
He'll Google like J star Brim to make sure he gets people who are talking about him on Twitter who don't want to write Jebram because they know that he searched
Nice.
himself.
That segment was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in a RuneScape video.
Yeah, tell it to him. He didn't get it. So he
That
sent me
was
a
Sorry, I
so
message.
missed the
funny.
video. Can you recap?
was
I
so
didn't see
good.
this one.
So basically, I made a video on the RuneLite plugins that are the least installed in the plugin hub. I was just curious, and I was like, I'm just gonna make a video about this. So I went through all of them, and one of them was a plugin made by Jebram, which, by the way, I say this in the video, is a actually cool plugin. It's well made. It's
It's a banger.
interesting. For whatever it's worth, it is cool. I made a joke about some of his views that are not so awesome. And then he, in his plugin description, he said, you could expand this to make things like prop hunt. So I was like, oh, all right, I'm going to do a declaration of war. So I declared war on Jebram by saying we should meet in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in the water, and that we should have unarmed combat except for me. I'll have a spear. I
Do you
think I
think
said a
he'd
spear.
win?
No, because I said unarmed. If not, he'd bring his AR-15 and I'd be fucked. But like, so I did this, and then him and a lot of his minions took it so seriously that I swear to God, I have a video from January with 90,000 views that has like 300 comments. That video in the first day had 20,000 views and 500 comments. They were pissed.
Hell yeah.
Can I stop real quick? For the people who don't know, could you explain who he is exactly? Maybe give a little synopsis, maybe a little summary about him. Just for people who don't know. People who don't know.
Yeah, so Jebram was first known for being a dude who was weirdly obsessed with agility. He had multiple accounts with 200 mil agility experience. That was just kind of his thing. But then, like all people who have great achievements in RuneScape, turns out he's a fucking creep. He would just start tweeting all these things
Dude,
about. Like,
I was gonna make a joke about that.
so
and then
real.
the list kept getting longer and longer. And I was like, oh shit.
I think like
It's not a
70%
joke,
of
man.
the-
It's true at this
I know.
point.
Yeah.
it's just the way it is. But he's at his core, he's a homophobe, he's a transphobe, he's a general fucking weird ass creep. And then after I made this video, I declared war on him. It was all a joke. I didn't think he'd take it that seriously. That was a miscalculation. He sent me
Your bit was so funny though. Like how you did it was
so clearly a joke.
I was laughing
And then
out
he
loud.
sent me a manifesto on Discord. He sent me like an 8-paragraph manifesto. I read the first 2 paragraphs. I contracted mental illness. I blocked him, and I was like, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have even read the first 2 paragraphs. So I honestly, he has tried to have contact with me many times since that video. I have determined that I can only become a worse person by talking with him. So I think I have him blocked on everything now. I have no interest in talking with him because we're not going to get anywhere. He sucks. Frankly, I suck. I'm just not a homophobe about it. And we're just gonna carry on our lives like that. Like that's just how it is.
Does anyone have the fucking copy? And it's not a copy pasta. It's like a picture of Jebram's post of him describing his ideal woman. Does anybody have
Yes.
that?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So yeah,
Oh,
I
it's so
actually do
good.
because so I wanted to make a video on like the heathens and the that have touched RuneScape. And
declare war.
actually
Bro,
like,
just interview the Solace CC, bro.
it's gonna be. I have at least 5 people. I have at least 5 people that I'm gonna do it on, and Jebram's the first episode. And dude, so I went through so much of his Twitter, and I have that exact tweet you're talking about. Also, okay, my favorite Jebram fun fact, although I'm spoiling this for my video. So he actually has a RuneScape fandom wiki page, okay, that is approximately 3 paragraphs long, and he himself has edited it 83 times. I went back through the edits and he's there 83 times, bro. There's barely 83 words. Okay, so here's the dude. I cannot believe you know this, dude. So yeah, I talk about this tweet in the video too. This is
one of my favorite posts of all time,
this is
dude. It
tweet.
really is.
Who wants to be my rebound girl? ? Must be thin, conservative, classy, and ambitious.
I'll do it.
Wait, no, he has, dude. I swear to God, he has like a long ass Discord screenshot where it's like 50 different qualifications
you're
for his
talking about.
ideal. You know what I'm talking
Him? I
about,
think that was
right?
somebody else.
Let me try to find it.
He's married though, right? Isn't he married?
He is
I don't-
married.
I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
married
that's
now.
That's terrifying.
Just scroll.
Who would that
Does she
be?
know? Has she
Wait,
seen
just-
the list?
Hold on. Let me just scroll through the front page of the high scores and see if I can find the name.
He does so many
Yeah,
funny
like
things.
it's another like one of those turbo weirdos. But I could have sworn it was Jabrim, or maybe it was Oslo.
No,
Is that the guy
Oslo
that
likes
shit?
little
I don't
kids.
know.
Stealing?
It had to
dude.
be. It had to be Jabrim.
One of my
I like
other,
how Tasty says it, by the way.
one of my
Jabrim.
other favorite
Jabrim.
Jebram things that he's done is he just has this crazy thread where like it's unprompted and just out of nowhere he just goes on this rant on how Texas has solved traffic. And he like starts to post diagrams, bro.
Really?
And then somebody comments, "Don't think anyone cares, to be honest, Jeb," at the very bottom. And then he just goes on this rant how we're all poor and we don't care because we take public transport. Like it's just It's just his Twitter is literal fucking gold when you go through it. Like,
I have scrolled on the after he got unbanned. I did take a scroll through the Twitter. There's
You're
some
all
pretty good content
for
on there.
because, dude, this guy sounds hilarious. We should actually get him on the podcast next week.
Yeah, that was
Like,
a joke. By the way, that was a joke. He's not coming on the podcast because we will contract bad.
it's hysterical. The Oslo
We should,
shit. I also
we should platform this guy.
I'm doing an episode on Oslo too. His shit's insane.
Like, this sounds funnier than
Actually, he was the one like you like using the bathroom actually while like going for skilling records or whatever, like shitting in a bucket or something.
Yeah,
That's the guy, right? You're
yeah,
talking about?
Yeah, well, he
Okay.
it's so funny because he was going for a record most smithing XP in 24 hours, and he got second place.
Yeah,
he shit himself. He sat in his shit for 2 hours.
Wait,
and
wait,
he
wait,
only
wait,
got
wait.
second place.
You don't remember that?
Jabrim is the one who did that?
No, this is
that's
Oslo.
Oslo. That's
So
I was
Oslo.
like, okay, yeah.
Oslo is a
I've heard
200
this.
So he
mil
actually
off.
shit himself. He actually shit on himself. He didn't shit in a bucket or something.
Yeah, no, he just pooped his pants because he didn't want to get it from the computer.
Oh my god! And he came in second.
Yeah.
First loser.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Rough,
Oslo.
huh?
And so Oslo was 13th ever, 13 mil all. I mean, sorry, 13th ever, 200 mil all. Sorry. So he was 13th
for
ever,
long.
200 mil
New
all.
skill.
And no, because of his pedo shit, they fucking banned him. So now he's not even the high scores. That account got
He's a
yeeted,
pedo
bro.
too. I don't know.
No,
anything
no,
about
that,
this
that
guy.
was
I saw the shitting
you're
thing.
talking about Oslo, right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
we
Oslo.
switched gears to Oslo. Out of curiosity,
okay.
they didn't. Did they ban him because he was
Yeah.
a pedophile, or was he doing pedophilic
Stuff
things
in
No,
on
I think-
RuneScape?
I think
Why
there
was
was
he
enough
banned?
evidence of him just being like a terror to the community.
Right.
And they probably, I'm assuming they found some like evidence in RuneScape
Right, 'cause
chat
you
that was
can't-
enough
I
to
was
ban
gonna
him.
say, like,
They can do
you
what they
can't,
want.
like,
They're a
ban
private company.
people,
Well,
yeah.
I found the Twitter thread about it, and it says that they he just talked about pedo shit in his CC, and they got him. So
Okay.
What CC
It's
was
not-
he in?
I don't know. I'm looking
Just
at
curious.
the Discord messages that are also screenshotted on Twitter that are just egregious. So
I tried to find the thing. I couldn't. We need to find it then.
Interesting. Well, that was quite a little wormhole tangent. I was just curious. That was of your latest work. That was probably my favorite, so I didn't want to touch on it. So thank you for that.
That video was great because that video
Dude, it's
was
great.
I was making my private servers video, which is the last one I put out, and I was like, this is taking too long. I need to put something else out. So I came up with that idea in one day, filmed it that day, edited it the next day, put it out, and I was like, hope this fucking works, and then it just popped off.
it was a banger.
Yeah, so basically the less effort you put in, guys, the better. Okay, so just don't try that hard.
You
Make
know
a
what's
one-shot
funny
count.
is like I know you're like kind of
No,
joking,
it's true.
but like
It's
sometimes
fucking
dude, on
true.
YouTube, dude, I don't know.
There's times
No,
where
I
you just
think-
don't
I think you're
overthink
right.
it. You just do it.
I think
like
a good
Yeah.
example is literally me and Max going in a fucking coffee shop, sitting there for 20 minutes talking about getting a fucking fire cave at Best Buy and just filming the most load like that. Like what did that take us like?
I think it's like 45 minutes. Yeah.
We went in there and did that, and what is it? It's got like 100,000 views, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got like 100K, and it like I don't know, that specifically works because like it's funny, it's unique. But even with plain RuneScape videos, there are some that I've just straight like one and done that just blew out of the water any of the videos that I've spent like weeks on.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yeah,
know what I've
YouTube's
also
weird.
noticed? I think I commented this in one of your like Twitter posts, Idyl. The nicer the comments are, the worse the video is doing.
Dude,
That is-
you did you
that
and
is true.
Framed
Yeah.
both commented that because I was really sad because I was on a stretch of like a few lower viewed videos before I was on like my recent like upswing, and all the comments were the nicest they had ever been, and I was like, dude, this is making it hurt more. Everyone's like, this video is so great. It's so sad that it's so underrated, and I was like, that just means it sucks.
Yeah, dude. Those ones fucking backhanded compliment as shit when they're like, "Damn, dude, you're so underrated." You're like, you're just saying nobody watched the
Yeah,
video,
you're
bro.
just- yeah,
Like,
you're just telling me
I
nobody
see the,
clicked
I
on
see the
this.
fucking
Everybody
number. They're
thinks
like,
you fucking suck, but I don't think that, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the minority here.
you're my favorite YouTuber that nobody watches. You're like, God, shit, holy cow.
I'm gonna comment on one of y'all's videos.
Oh man.
No, Idyl, don't be mad.
Okay.
I just subscribed to on YouTube, so you're welcome.
No, that's okay. I honestly
+1.
have been subscribed to you for years, but nah, it's fine, dude. No, whatever.
No, I love meeting my fans, dude. I really
Yeah,
do.
no, dude,
very nice of you.
No, I've been watching your stuff for so long, nice, dude. But it's
That
cool.
guy
man.
that commented, "You're my favorite YouTuber that nobody watches." It was Tasty. It was actually. It was,
I commented on my alt account too. I didn't want to give it too much. You know?
Yeah, I mean, why would you? You know, then it makes my head get too big. You want to keep me small. You want to keep me down.
Yeah, we don't want another Jabrim on our hands. We got to keep you.
God forbid.
You know,
God forbid. Yeah, but no gaming YouTuber has ever been creepy though. So we're fine on that front. No, I don't think so.
Are you the YouTuber?
Hey, you know what though? I know that like RuneScape people can be pretty weird, but at least we aren't Minecraft creators.
I was gonna
Thank
say, doesn't
You know?
Dream fly under the radar for being a weirdo? I think he is, right? Isn't Dream
I was
a
gonna
weirdo?
say at least
He's a Minecraft creator.
I was gonna say
so
maybe the
true.
only one that's got it worse than us would be like Melee.
Yeah.
Oh, like Smash Bros in general, yeah.
There was-
They
there was a
had that whole
that whole
thing.
community.
There was a couple
dude.
years ago, like
That's the thing
literally
that's, like,
every
with
other
all the-
week, there was like somebody new getting canceled from the Smash community. I'm just like,
Yeah,
dude,
that
there's
was
a
the
lot-
Great Purge. That
Yeah,
was the
it
Great
was-
Purge, and they're so mad that people bring it up too. They're like, we spent
Yeah.
so long eradicating these people. I was like, well, they're pedophiles for 15 years before you did anything. So.
There's a lot of Minecraft pedophiles. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about this stuff.
Oh, really?
My favorite genre recently is like there's a lot of two people specifically, Jay Aubrey and this girl,
Always good.
Cruel World Happy Mind, that make like little documentaries about internet personalities that somehow like got canceled or fell off or went to jail or stuff like that. And I fucking eat that shit up, baby.
I love video
It is-
essays.
Yeah.
I went on a
love it.
binge of Jay Aubrey specifically like a year ago, and honestly, it gave me depression. I was like, dude, the
I'm gonna go
internet
watch these afterwards. What's the
sucks.
name?
Internet kind of stuff.
Jay
Jay
Aubrey?
Aubrey. He does a lot of like video essays or documentaries, whatever you want to call them, specifically on YouTubers, and a lot of time focused on gaming YouTubers. He
You
has
should watch
one.
the Ice Poseidon one.
There's an Ice Poseidon one. There's also
It's
a
new, yeah.
Sky Does Minecraft one, who I knew when he was a RuneScape YouTuber.
He was a RuneScape YouTuber?
Yeah, Sky
Guy
the
does
Kid.
Minecraft.
See, he was
Watch
named
the
Sky
video.
the Kid. He made a RuneScape. Back then, we called it Machinima. Now we're not fucking weird. We just call it skits. But he just did random like skits around RuneScape back in like 2008, and I remember I met him in game once, and I was like, "This is the greatest moment of my life." Then I didn't hear from him for a few years, and I watched that video, and I was like, "Fuck, that's him."
Is anyone out there?
What did he do?
Wait, yeah, what did he do? Why did he get?
He was I don't think he did anything that was strictly criminal, but it was like a lot of really abusive shit. He ran a lot of houses. Like he was the guy who ran all the houses with a lot of younger people in there.
Did
And
he
would-
run a Smash House?
No, not Smash. He
No.
was almost all Minecraft. He was.
There was a
almost
guy
all
named
Minecraft.
Sky who ran
That's
an
Sky
abusive
Williams.
Smash House.
Different
Oh,
guy.
Sky Williams. He was a
okay,
League of
okay,
Legends
okay.
guy. That's how you know it's bad too. 'cause
He,
League
he
of
was
Legends
League and Smash. Yeah.
Dude, that's the worst combo you can beat. That's the kiss of
Yeah.
death.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Wait, is Sky
Yeah.
Williams?
I'd
canceled?
rather be
He's done?
roommates with
I
Stalin.
remember him
That's-
being like a huge deal in like the League community, but like he's
Like way early on.
Yeah, very, very early on. He actually made like funny videos with like Donkey and stuff.
He was funny. He was funny. Yeah.
Yep,
Love
he was
Donkey.
genuinely a funny person. And then I stopped watching any. I never played League, but I watched League stuff. I don't know why. Then I just lost touch with that. And next thing I heard about him was the Smash House stuff. That
That must have been like
Yeah.
10 years later.
I think it was only like 5, honestly.
Really?
Like,
I don't know. That whole
It was a
thing-
long time,
yeah.
but like
I
not
think
that long.
RuneScape has some bad people on our spectrum, but some of the other gaming categories definitely there's a lot more bad
Yes.
things going on.
100%.
Yeah, we should do
Yeah.
some. We should do some
Yeah.
fucked up shit. I feel like we don't. Like we're the guys. You know.
I'm all ears. I'm all
We're-
fucking
we're
ears, baby.
sitting
Let's,
over
let's
here like,
ruin
RuneScape's
everything.
got all these pussies. We're not doing anything. It's like we're the guys. You know.
You know, look,
Yeah,
okay,
we're-
here we go. Okay, hold on. Brainstorm session.
Okay,
when
go.
we go to Tennessee, what is the best way we can get canceled in the biggest way possible?
Kill you.
Yeah, we kill ignoble. Yeah, and only ignoble.
Wow.
I take it all back. Okay, all right, never mind.
Yeah, and we don't ever give a reason why, and people
Yeah.
would just be like, I'm pretty
No, but you
sure.
said you were down to ride the lightning. All right, you're pussing out right now. I don't want to like. What the hell's going on?
I think you guys should make a separate kick account for the Tennessee trip, and I think you should stream a hazing of everybody that goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
I could lead that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We should force feed Solo Mission LSD. That's what.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
That'd
we
be
should round up
perfect.
all the British and then slap the shit out of them and make them pay reparations.
Round up all the British.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
all
All right,
good.
ball
got
reveal.
Solo
Let's
Mission
fucking
coming, we
talk
got
about
Bodhi
it.
coming.
Bodhi. Do you want to slap Bodhi? That's
Hey,
literally
Solo
your
Mission is British.
Solo
Not
Mission's
really.
British too.
I want to see ignoble slap
Not
Bodhi.
really.
Oh God. I physically probably couldn't do that. I'm the one who likes getting slapped. I don't do the slapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
You were thinking of it
Mission
more
not
like
British.
a.
I'm still stuck on this. I don't know.
He's
We should
less
haze
British
the
than
British.
Bodhi.
Be like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
for the goddamn
that's fair.
Boston Tea Party. Yeah.
We did the Boston Tea Party.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
you should have thought twice before you did that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm just so
bro.
mad.
He's a doctor, not a historian. It's okay.
That's true.
I just want to pull up like day 2 of the party. Everyone we wake up in the morning. Everyone's decked out in just American gear, just like as fucking
Oh,
American.
dude.
I have an American.
I bought a
onesie
pair
that I
of
can
overalls.
We could do
Yo.
that.
I bought a pair of
Tasty, and
Levi
I'm like,
overalls.
dude,
Like,
I
I
genuine
wear that
ones.
all the time.
Yeah, no, it's like a nice pair of overalls that I'm gonna wear once and just gonna sit in my closet forever.
I'll pack it. I'll pack my onesie for sure.
Yeah, do it,
I'll
do it,
go
do it.
buy
You
a
need to
pair
do
of
more overall
overalls.
streams.
We're gonna do one of those.
Onesie.
If we're gonna do that.
No, he has overalls. I have a onesie. Or reverse that. Switch it
yeah.
up.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna. You should get some overalls. They're honestly comfortable. I've worked in them a few times.
I've actually
They're not
never
bad.
worn overalls.
I like
now
calling
that
them
I think about it.
Rawls. It's just fun. It's
I've
fun.
never
I
worn
look
any
like
Rawls.
a big baby. I felt like a giant big
Oh,
baby.
Zoe has the Rawls. Zoe be-
Giant
see it?
big
Yeah.
baby.
Zoe
I
has the
did,
Rawls.
dude.
I felt like
I
a
felt like
big stupid baby.
Yeah, I was gonna go poopy in my Pampers, dude. I felt genuinely like it was calling, dude. You know.
Yeah, I do.
We should
That's cool.
we should organize based all of us buy overalls and have a night where we go out wearing overalls.
I'm actually down for that. I can waste $25 on overalls or whatever.
I'm not letting you do that.
Hey, we're
Okay,
that
I
guy.
guess
We're
I'm
with
no
him
longer
right
doing
there.
that.
Yeah, that Seth guy, he's taking us out. I'm his cousin from up north.
His cousin.
Yeah.
You're in for quite the experience. I will tell you guys that. It'll be a good.
We should
time.
all just call each other cuz the whole time we're there. That'd be kind of funny. Even ignoble.
Well, no, dude, this is on all of my boys' trips that I've done with like my college and high school friends. We've made up some elaborate lie as to what we're doing there and why we're there. I think we should continue that. I think we should make
I
a
don't
little
feel
big.
like there's
Okay.
really gonna be
Brainstorm
a
session. Go for it.
dynamic
What are we
in
doing?
Tennessee, where
What are
you're
we
gonna need to do that though.
If we're out in public, you know, I mean, yeah, that is true. That's a good point because we're gonna be in a house most of the time.
We
But
should go out one night, be aggressively tell people, hey, you know,
If we-
this is my brother.
Yeah, no, if we like go out to the
I'm telling you.
bars.
There's not really like we're better off just being at the house instead of going to bars. I mean, if you guys want to, you can, but there's gonna be some drinking things like the moonshine tasting will be fun. That'll be a good time. That'll be a good
Can I wear
time.
my
for sure.
overalls to that?
Yeah, for sure. That would make more sense.
Let's just tell
Dude,
people
dude,
that we're
so
like
here's the thing.
PhD
So
students or something.
The people, so the servers at the moonshine tasting are very like they're performers. They will they're gonna if they see you in those overalls, they are going to hone in because they're gonna be clean new overalls and they're gonna fillet your ass and it'll be great. So I want you to wear them.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
They
These
can't.
People
They
talk
can't say
very-
anything
they talk
meaner to
very
me than I've said to
fast.
myself.
They talk very fast and they're pretty swift. So it'll be good.
Hell yeah.
It'll be good. So I'll actually
Roll
that's a
around
good
in the
idea.
mud.
Hopefully we get a good one. Some of them are really good. Some of them are okay, but like they're usually pretty good at what they do. They make it fun.
I'm
So-
excited for the moonshine. Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys to do it. So we're gonna leave that place probably with probably over $1,000 of moonshine because everybody will probably buy 2 or 3 of those things
Oh,
because
yeah.
they have so many different flavors and stuff. I was showing you the other day. It's really cool. But
Fuck
you
yeah.
guys, you want to jump on any of the Twitter questions on here?
Ooh.
I didn't even pull up the thread yet. Not gonna lie.
I have a
Let
good
me,
one.
let me read it through.
I have
Go
a really
for it,
good
Zoe.
one. I think I'm
Go
the
ahead.
right person to ask it. Qneeks, former, asked,
Period.
would y'all rather add 2 inches to your dick or your height and why? We can go around. 9 Rain, you can go first.
Good question.
I'd say height. It's just
Yeah,
more
you're
applicable.
short, so that makes sense.
Just more applicable.
You're tiny. You're a tiny guy. That makes a lot of
I'm
sense.
just,
Nah, what are you, bro? Like 5'6"?
what am I gonna say, dick? And then we're like, go small dick. So pick one. You know, I think height would be more applicable. I'm not whipping it out all the time. You know.
Idle.
Why aren't you?
I think for me, it's got to be the penis. People are gonna think I'm short either way until they meet me, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're a little.
Yeah.
You'd be too tall.
Yeah.
You're
I
already
mean,
too tall.
6'2"
Yeah.
is
Not too
fine. No,
tall.
6'2" is 6'2"
Not for
is right
you.
before you get weird. 6'2"
No,
is right before you get
but
weird. When you
it's-
get to like
it's weird for
6'4",
you.
that's
You're
when it's like,
that
ah.
You're definitely like a 5'11" kind of looking guy.
Apparently,
Just let
because
him be tall.
universally, every single person I met was like, "What the fuck? Like, what are you doing up there?"
Beta short energy.
Yeah.
Dude, my biggest surprise when I met Idyl is I had no idea he was bald.
Yeah, well, I wasn't bald until like only a few months before TwitchCon. So,
Oh, okay.
in
maybe
your
that's why.
defense, it was a somewhat recent. The balding was going on long before,
Okay.
but the
You have a
baldness.
beautiful head for bald head too. That's
Thank you so
perfect.
much.
Yeah, you pull it very well.
I have the hat on right now.
Good
but,
facial
you know.
hair. Yeah, no, it's good.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Who's
All right,
next?
ignoble.
But, I mean,
Come on.
What do you? Yeah, say. What do you mean? What do you
Yeah,
trying to
brother,
say?
you
What-
need you need 2 inches on both of those, brother. Like,
can we give them both? Can we give them both?
Can I please get some donations, please?
Look, I am gonna donate my 2 inches to you. You get
Yeah,
more.
y'all are fucked, dude. God
Listen,
damn.
I just feel like if anybody here is the candidate for like the unknown skinny gamer dick, I feel like it would be ignoble. You know?
That's fair.
So I feel like he would
That's
benefit
fair.
more from the 2 inches on the penis than he would from the 2 inches of height. Really, I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna leak something actually. Ignoble actually talks to women. Do you guys fucking know that? He actually
No.
talks to women. I'm sorry to leak that, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, you add some on Twitter every day.
Yeah, that's what I
That
said.
counts,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not go through my
special.
replies on Twitter. Do not, please.
Literally, if they had taming, okay, RuneScape has new skill proposals out. One of them is taming. I look, I scroll, I see a grown man being walked by a woman through New York, the New York Square, and he asks Megan, he's like, haha, this is crazy. Wow, this looks like a great new skill. So,
You know the best part? She didn't even respond. She just straight up ignored it completely. At
she was
least just
sleeping,
like,
King. She was sleeping.
at least just like it. Just acknowledge that it's a joke. She's just like, all right, I'm straight up not gonna acknowledge it.
Long shift. She has a long shift, dude.
Yeah, you know, she's
she'll be
working,
off work soon.
sleeping. Yeah, very busy.
Phone died.
phone's
She'll
broke,
plug it
yeah.
in while she's when she wakes up. She'll get to it.
Yeah. Megan, please fucking respond to me. Jesus.
Let me go on the question. Mine's a little unique.
for it.
I'm gonna take the penis just because I think I can spiral it into a possible another content creation career of being a porn star or like an OnlyFans creator, because then I would have a real freak dick if I had two
You'd
inches
have
on that
you'd have
bad
a
boy.
pipe.
It would be I'd be
It's
I
a
could
good
maybe go like a
insight.
Johnny Sins style, start doing like be like cosplaying every fucking occupation known to man. You know, it'd be good.
Cool.
Great.
I like that. Yeah.
Tasty.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go for height. I've always wanted to be 6'4". It's like my ideal height. I mean, I'll take 6'5". You know, I'm not mad about it. And like, you know, the pipe is solid. I don't really know how to use it very well, so I feel like if it was any bigger, like I'd just hurt women, and it wouldn't be good.
It gets to a
Yeah.
point
So it would
where
be-
yeah, it's a
Hey,
little
Yeah,
Dude,
it would just
Tasty,
be, it would be
Tasty.
irresponsible. Yeah.
I really think you deserve to hurt some women. Women only hurt you.
That is
You're
true.
so right. You're so right.
Understood.
Yeah, it's going on the cock. It's fucking. and you know what? You know what, T Papa? I'm adding it to the goddamn girth. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
She's Will. Okay. That was good.
Good answer.
T-Papa?
I'm currently 6'1", and that is exactly 73 inches. So we're not fucking with that. It's going straight to the dick.
Nice.
Okay.
So 73 inches on both then.
And he getting Christmas
Yeah.
early. Not bad.
Zoe,
So, what did you say? Yeah.
pick one.
do you want 2 inches taller, or do you want a 2 inch deeper pussy or something? I don't know. Like what is?
What is an equivalent?
Question. That's that's actually a good question.
Yeah.
I think 2 inches deeper would be nice.
Wait,
kinda
can I
like my
get a
height.
2-inch deeper pussy? That sounds fucking dope, dude.
Well, I feel like it would,
gonna put it, dude?
it would take the pain away.
Cavern pancakes.
Sure.
Yeah, it would take the pain away.
I love that GIF of just like somebody throwing a hot dog in a hallway, and it's just like somebody's responding to that with like,
listen, she's not widening it. It's just going
No,
back.
it's going deeper. Yeah.
So it's just
You don't-
deeper.
you don't
Okay, so
widen
it's
it.
like-
Then it's gonna go like the fucking Predator.
Yeah.
Don't want. Yeah.
You know when it's like hitting you in the stomach? Like that's not fun for anybody. Okay.
I
It's not
don't,
fun.
but
True.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good question by Q Nick.
Good
Shout
question,
out.
Nick.
I have another
Yeah.
good Twitter. Honey
should
Helmet
get that guy on the
says, "Bitch."
No, I agree.
Damn.
That's a good point.
That's so true.
He's pretty valid for that.
Here's
Honestly.
some really good questions today.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you, Honey Helmet. That was appreciate that.
Gnome Dip. That's so hard to say. Gnome Dip says, "How gay are you, 1 to 10, Idol?"
Okay, wait. Is one like I'm not gay at all, but like I'm
One's like
overcompensating?
Jabram.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
One's to brim. One's to brim.
yeah. So I would say like
you
closer
can be
to, like, a
very not
9.
gay, but also not a homophobe. You know, like it's okay to be. You know, they are two distinct.
Are you
things.
saying
Just
it's
state a
okay to be
number
not
and
gay?
we
Right.
all agree it's not okay to be not gay, right?
right.
Like,
Not
That's
okay.
fucked up.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
I'm not
It's
gonna answer yes or no because I
I'm
don't
not
want to
thinking
be.
about this.
Everyone's like, there's too many negatives here.
Yeah. I don't want to get canceled, dude. Speaking of, fuck you, Tasty. I almost got canceled last week for that goddamn tweet you gave me.
Nah,
Fuck
you're
you.
just
That's
a
why.
bitch,
That's
bro.
why I didn't
Why'd
tweet
you
it.
delete that? You're a
Yeah,
cat.
Why do
it
you
wasn't
think
even a
I gave
bad
it to
one.
you, bro?
Wait.
You let
Let
some
me,
guy.
Ignoble,
Oh, go
tell
ahead.
me the tweet and I'll tell you if you deserve to be canceled.
Okay.
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
want to hear
God.
it from your mouth.
Read the tweet.
Mul-
Read the tweet. Read the tweet. It was clearly a joke. And you let
It was-
some guy who did 200 mil fucking hunter and drew a fucking diagram about it make you cancel it, you fucking coward. But go ahead. Sorry.
This is from a TikTok, which is why I also found it
This
funny.
is
But
this
here's
is
the
from a TikTok. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep laughing, losers. But one day I'll have sex with the hottest of age goth chick that's biologically female, and it will be consensual, and she'll be alive. But that's none of your business.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
It's just they were mad that he wanted to have sex with a biological female. I think that was the trigger point that he specified.
They called him a
biological female.
transphobe, and I was just, oh my god, that's just.
Really?
If only you
Yeah,
guys
I
knew,
see.
am I right?
Listen, I'm
Been to Thailand and he enjoyed it.
I'm entirely
No
in the
comment.
camp that's like, I don't get to tell people when to be offended. They get to decide that for themselves. But at the same time, there is a degree of jumping to being offended just because you feel like being offended. And I feel like maybe there's a little bit of that going on in that case.
I
Of
feel like that one really
"Ah."
wasn't offensive because
It's not offensive. It's
I feel
not
like the
offensive.
format.
So-
I feel like, listen, if anybody knows you, and then the format of how that joke kind of was told, like it's
The
pretty
whole thing's a
obvious. Like,
fucking
it's,
joke.
It's insane from the beginning. So like it's
So-
clearly
I
like
just,
not
to me,
serious.
it's so funny that they're more upset about the biological part than the fact that it was like you were also not down for necrophilia. Like there's so much going on, bro.
Right. Like that was not the most shocking part of that.
I told him, I sent a picture to Ignoble. It was just a photo of this guy's diagram of getting 200 mil hunter in old school RuneScape. And I was like, just respond with this, and that's just leave it at that. That's what you should have did. You're a
The
coward.
ultimate ratio will always be if you can screenshot someone on the front pages of high score. That will always be just like that will always be just the
We were
ultimate
here to
like
support you. I was here to support you, bro.
It actually got me in my thoughts. 'Cause I started thinking, like, you know, like I understand if you look at the language, just looking at the words, it, you know, I understand where you can be offended by. So that gets me thinking, like, where is the line? Like, you know, because I read it as a joke, we read it as a joke, but like other people may not. So like, where is that line of things being offensive versus a joke?
I
Like,
think
where-
everyone-
everyone kind of draws their own
Bro.
line.
Yeah, I would say objectively, anything any of us say, someone could be offended by it. So like, I don't really. It just, it's. I feel like there is a general line, like you say, where like most people who are like kind of can understand and they're like self-aware socially, like they're gonna understand that it's a joke. And then there's obviously people who take things more literally and like to be outraged. So
Hey.
it's just
Do your best to be a good person. That's all you gotta do. you know?
it's
That's
There
it.
you go.
It's the totality of it,
In all honesty, like this
I'm
is
getting
like
a
actual
LaCroix.
feeling. Just to be serious here, it actually upset me to be somebody to actually say that to me. You know, because like being called a transphobe or or homophobe, any of those things, it's just like I'm very clearly not any of those things, right? And for someone to construe, a joke that I said to be taken that way, makes me feel unhappy, which is why I ended up deleting that tweet. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? I don't want anybody, like, even if it's one person, I don't want them to I don't want anybody in the world to think that I am a transphobe, because I'm fucking not, right? And I don't know, it just got me in my head a lot, and just want to know what you guys
what
think.
I'll say is that if someone is offended by a joke you make, it's up to you to look at that joke and decide. Like, at that point, like,
Yeah.
I can't tell a transphobe to stop making transphobic jokes. They're gonna keep doing it. Like, it's not worth my energy. But if I make a joke out there, and I try not to make jokes about, you know, trans people, they've had it too easy for too long, you know. So occasionally you do need to take a shot, but you just sometimes you need to look at your own jokes. And if someone's offended by it, it's okay to reevaluate. And you decided, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to take this tweet down. I think that's fine. That's where it ends.
fair.
You know,
That's
you
very
decided, you look back, you decided to take the tweet
Yeah.
down. It's fine. All right.
I feel like if you
Fair.
had more of like a heavy, I feel like if you let that cook for a bit, that would have been like the only comment probably. I don't think anybody else
Yeah.
has probably said anything.
I
Also,
agree, but there's no harm in taking it down either.
Yeah, well, you
yeah,
can,
that's true.
at
that's
some
true.
point,
He's right.
you
I just wanted to flame you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can always ask yourself, like, do I even think it's that funny? Like, if you're cracking up at your own tweet, I'm fucking leaving that thing. Like, I'm like, I don't. If you're offended, this is really fucking funny. But if it was like an okay, I got like a chuckle, you know, and someone was mad at me for it, I might just be like, ah, fuck it, it wasn't that good anyways.
I mean,
Hold on.
We never talk about when Nine Ring got canceled. We
Hell
never
yeah.
talk about that.
I thought
there's
we
been
touched on it
a
last
lot of instances where
Did
people
we? I
have gotten
thought we
mad
did
at me
talk.
for
We did
jokes.
talk about it the first time
Okay.
you were
I
on
feel
the
like we
podcast.
talked
covered
about
Let's
it.
cancel him again. Yeah,
Yeah,
why
hold
did
on.
he get canceled?
Pretend I
I
didn't
don't-
listen to that. When did that?
I don't. No. I don't. You never said how gay you were. How gay are you?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, how
Yeah.
gay are you, bro?
Oh, I think I'm like honestly, I think I'm like a solid 4, where it's like
Really?
I'm not
Lame.
sexually attracted to men, but I really
A 4 is
want-
bisexual. A 4 to 6 is bisexual.
Oh, I disagree. I
No,
think
no,
I
it's
thought
not.
I thought you had to be 5 or
I
above
think
to really
7
get
or
into
8,
bisexual
yeah.
territory.
So
yeah.
it depends. It depends where
I
you
would say
start.
1 to 3 is okay. Maybe I'm
depends where
organizing
you
the
start the
chart.
spectrum. If you
I
say
think I'm
one-
organizing the chart differently.
If you say one is
You gotta be
Jebrim,
pretty gay to be gay.
Yeah, well, I was told 1 was Jebrim, and I think
well,
that,
Jebrim, yeah.
I think if you're
'Cause
like
you
a
can get-
3, you're the kind of dude who's like, I can't tell how attractive a guy is. I'm a straight guy. I can't tell it, and that's annoying. All right, we can all look at a guy and be like, that's one hot
I'm
dude.
organizing my line differently. I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So for me,
Think
a
of all
4
the
was like,
gay. Think of
like,
all
I
the
can-
gay shit you've done in your life, Tasty.
now
I've done some
multiply
real
by
gay
6.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to be
Well,
more gay than that to be gay.
yeah.
That's a great
Okay.
point.
Let me tell you.
I never thought about
That's
it like that.
okay.
I'll say this about the men in this call. I know the men in this call. If your life came down to it, you'd suck your dick to get out of it. If it would save your life.
Oh,
Like,
no
I think-
question.
Yeah.
What?
There's a lot of people that would be like,
Life?
no.
Yeah.
Way less
I would-
than
I would-
that.
I would do it for like $50, dude.
No. I'm saying the guy that Idyl was talking about, that 1 to 3 range, the guy's like, well, I can't. Like, those are the guy that might not. He might just bite the bullet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
one's
I-
biting the bullet. That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
but yeah.
Yeah, dude, dog.
No,
I'm
Dude,
But
so what is
I'm not
self-defense
going
gay,
trigger is a
but $20
9.
is $20. That's all I'm gonna say.
You goddamn right, brother.
Michael
true.
B. Jordan is
That's 7 or 8
extremely
range. You're
attractive.
7 or 8 range with that. 7 or 8 range for sure.
I like how emphatically everyone was like, fuck yeah, I'm sucking that dick. Like all at the same
That's why
time.
I brought it
I'm
up.
sucking the shit out of that.
I think everybody
okay.
here is definitely over a 4. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Dude,
Yeah,
your fucking kidnapper's like, dude, I don't even stop it. I don't even want you to do this. You're just sucking him off anyways. You're like, I've always wanted to do this.
Not here. Hold on.
Just going straight for the dick, bro.
I would I'd give myself probably a 7.
a 7?
That's what
Seven.
we do.
Dude, okay. Let me explain my thought process behind I'm not talking about like people who are insecure. I'm talking about if you are just fully secure in your sexuality and you're willing to admit like how gay you are. I think like 1 to 3 is decidedly straight, but like 3 to 4 range is kind of like dudes can be pretty like I'll kiss my homie, no worries. I'll suck a dick if there's a gun to my head, sort of thing. 4 to 6, I think, is like the bisexual territory where you're admittedly decidedly attracted to men, but not fully. And then 7 to 10, full blown homosexual.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I mean,
No,
So, okay,
7 and 10 can't be full blown homosexual.
Yeah.
10 is like
10,
Well,
10 is
you
full
can
blown
still
homosexual.
a seven will fuck a woman for fun. They're like, but they would only do relationships with men.
okay, yeah, no, that makes sense to me. That's
Okay.
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
It's a
So-
sliding
so-
scale. It's not
Define a 10.
okay.
I understand now.
Define a 10.
define a 10.
Okay.
Wait, but
Super
shouldn't-
fucking gay. What do you mean? Like mad gay.
wait. Because we're about to. Okay, there's a question we have to ask here. We've clearly defined you can be too straight. Can you be too gay?
No.
And is that a 10?
Jabrim is not a 1. Jabrim is a 7 parading around as a 1.
Yeah.
That's what Jabrim is.
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
You think he's
When you're
taking
that
dick on the
afraid of
weekend?
them, you know.
Yeah, when love and hate are two sides of the same coin. Like
You
he's
wanna know-
thinking
you wanna
about
know-
dicks
you
a
wanna
lot.
know who, like,
Think
a
he has
one
some
is?
You know?
this big masculine guy that comes by every now and fucks him real good.
Maybe.
You wanna know-
You know what, dude? If he doesn't, I think he needs one. You know? Like,
I'll do it. I'll do it for the community. I will fuck. Hey, listen,
Thank-
right here, right
dude, that
now,
makes you a 4. That makes you a 4.
I will fuck
That's a
Jabrim for the
4?
community.
Wait,
What is
I
this
hate
scale,
this scale.
dude?
I hate
That's
it.
like prison. That's
wait,
a 4.
wait, okay.
Nothing.
Okay,
Tell you,
first
bro,
of all,
right here, I will fuck Jabrim better than his wife fucks him. 100%. I will do it.
Yeah, because
Zoe-
she doesn't,
Zoe, what's
unless
wrong
she's
with
wearing a
this scale?
strap
That's gonna be
on.
my challenge if I call him out on YouTube.
I
I'm
want to
doing
know
it.
what's wrong with this scale.
I just don't agree with the scale. It's that simple.
That's fine. That's just how I
So-
organize it
did-
in my
did-
mind.
did
You
Max
don't have
just
to
swing
organize
and
it the
miss,
same
or-
way. It's okay.
I feel like 10 is that's like Idol said, that's full homosexual. 8 like 7 to 9 would probably be like the bisexual realm, I think. And then
I agree with that.
and then,
Okay.
like, 4
That's
to
the
6.
scale I was grading myself on.
4 to 6 would be like very like comfortable in your sexuality. Like, you know, I'm gonna slap you on the ass,
But-
I'll kiss you. You know, maybe throw in some tongue. if
Okay,
it's a
so
little crazy.
10 is like
I'm a
perfectly
5.5.
gay.
Yes.
So that's
Okay.
not homosexual. If you're comfortable in your sexuality, you're not homosexual, but you can still be cool with, you know, kissing your homies. Like that's
That's what I'm
if you're-
saying.
Like that's not homosexual. That's like you if you're
That's
comfortable with
homosexual.
sexuality,
That's different.
that's not on the spectrum of homosexuality. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, let's just say 10 is like you're actually
Wouldn't you say
gay.
if you're kissing a man and you're okay with it and you enjoy it, there's a little bit of homosexuality in that?
I'm
You
not saying I
enjoy
don't.
it.
We need 2 scales.
Okay.
There's a
Okay.
scale
Yes.
for
Okay, so-
sexuality and there's a scale for tolerance.
Right.
Because you can be gay and you can be
True.
intolerant, and you
That's
can be
true.
straight and you can be intolerant. You know.
Let's just do the fun one. Let's just do the sexuality one. The intolerant.
Yeah, I'm a 10 on the intolerant scale. Fuck it. I'm just gonna
No, I saw that.
Yeah, subscribe to our Patreon to see why.
Yeah. Okay, so Idol, you're a 4?
Which scale? Honestly, I'm confused now.
It's
I'm
just-
a 4.
confused.
I'm
It's
a
not
4 on the
tolerant.
If you're
logical scale.
confused, that's like
Just
a
the
5 or a
sexuality.
7.
Just the
Let's go ahead
sexuality.
Let's go ahead and leave opinions of gay people out
That
of
was a
it.
good one,
Like
thank you.
whatever. It's just like, do you like the dick or do you like a dick? Yours.
What?
That's what yours.
Do you like the dick or a dick?
It's either do you
What
like
are you
the-
talking about?
You think dick's pronouns?
How did you guys not get that? The dick. If you like the dick, you
9
like
range
the
scale
dick.
is just dick to dick, bro. That's all it is. That's his one.
9 rings and 8. 9 rings
Do
and
you like
8.
the
He's
balls
at
or the
8
tip?
ring.
The tip of the dick is exponentially more gay. The balls.
How did you guys not get that?
Who edits the TikToks for this? Who does the TikTok editing?
Saint Tits, Saint Tits.
All right, you're gonna have a lot to go through there. Just like
there's
a
gonna be
lot
a
of- when
40
he said
TikToks.
when he said, "Do you like dicks or do you like the dick or a dick?" Everyone had a different facial reaction that needs to be highlighted. I don't know how you're gonna manage that, but it needs to be highlighted.
Yeah,
all right.
timestamp that. That's pretty good.
Oh my god, that was. I had my own reaction. Then I looked around, and everyone else was having their own, and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Can we agree on this? We'll get into it. Okay, I think all of the men in here, I'd say but we're all between a 4 and a 6.
Yeah.
Is that fair
That's
to
fair.
say?
Yeah.
Fair to
Oh, yeah,
say?
for sure.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
I mean, open to Zoe too. What are you on the spectrum of
Oh,
sexuality?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Straight to gay.
It's really tough. I don't know. It depends what scale we're using again. I would say
forget
I'm
the
like
tolerance
a-
one, just the
The dick to
sexuality.
Define
dick.
your
We're
own
going,
scale.
we're going
Yeah,
dick
You
to dick.
define
it's
your
hard
own
to
Dick to
thing
dick.
and then tell us so we can understand.
It's, well, it's hard because I'm like, I would give myself like an 8 or a 9 because
Okay.
like I am bi/pan. I do like women. I've dated trans people, but I like more actively do things with men. But the men that I'm into need to be like very feminine. Like that is my type, you know? So
Okay.
it's
Makes sense.
I'm up there.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm up
oh,
there.
that's
but
fair.
Actively,
yeah.
I am more straight, you know?
With all due respect, that's pretty gay.
So like a nuance.
Pretty gay.
Did you say like eight?
Pretty gay.
8 or 9?
8.5, 9.
8.5.
So
I think it's fair to say that all the
halfers,
men here
8'5".
approve of your sexuality.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sign off.
No.
Zoe, I just want to say I do not use 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, so I hope that's feminine enough.
That's really hot.
I have a 4-step skincare.
And I love that. That's
I
amazing.
have a separate facial sunscreen.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, that's hot.
Wait, okay,
Damn.
come on.
I'm
everyone
a
does.
7. I'm a 7
6
now.
now.
That was
I'm
hot.
moving up.
Yeah, keep going. What else?
Oh fuck, that's
No,
it.
it's not. I can tell
He's
you
like,
it's
dude,
not.
that's
I do not want no.
Oh wait,
know, that's
speaking
funny.
of the gay stuff, YA's asked fuck Mary Kill, Tasty, T Papa, and Cuniques or whoever is on the cast. So we're gonna replace Cuniques with 9 Rain. So Tasty, T Papa, 9 Rain. Fuck Mary
question.
Kill.
Tasty T Papa 9 Rain. Ooh.
Wow,
I want
man.
Idyl to answer first. It's his
yeah.
cast.
Yeah, he is-
it's-
this is-
the
yeah, this is
question
Idyl's
is for
question.
Idyl. Fuck you, ignoble. I don't even
Yeah,
care.
I
what you
don't
have to
care about
say.
your answer.
All right, you know what?
You're
You
gonna
know what?
fuck all
Fine.
3. Shut up.
You never asked me about my number on the gay scale. I was
No,
gonna say
I'm only
10,
gonna
but
fuck you if you get the 2 inches on your penis. That's the only way I'm coming for you, dude.
And only if it's in girth.
Yeah, I like them girthy.
packing a fucking Coke can for you.
Man, the problem is I don't want to kill any of you. But the other problem is
You
I
have to.
really
No,
don't
you
want to
have to.
marry any of you either.
You have to.
Idyl, I love you so
Premise.
much. You don't understand how much I love you. Please don't kill me, please.
I'm gonna
You
honestly,
can kill me.
So yeah, no, Tasty's
I wouldn't feel too
dead.
bad.
Here's the reason. He's
I
the
expect
only
nothing
one.
less.
He's the only one that's taller than me, and I'm gonna pretend for this that's important because I
Okay.
just need a criteria. And I was
Okay,
like,
thank you.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm like really
I'll-
insecure about it or something, you know. Like,
I'll take the
whatever.
fall. Yeah.
Yeah. Just based on TwitchCon, I feel like if T Papa and I had a night of passion, oh my god, like, look out. But that said, 9 Rain, would you marry me?
I would, yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
And therefore the golden gnome becomes mine.
To kind
Sorry.
of property.
Yeah, and I think in a lot of ways. in most cases,
We're
yeah.
signing a prenup.
But like we all agree. that it's
I
fine.
would do that same. I would pick those same 3. I think you did well.
Thank
you.
Chase is like, I would kill myself.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I meant if he was in my spot. That's
Yeah.
not what, bro. Come on.
No. It's just saying, don't worry, I'd kill you too.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
now just out of sheer curiosity, can you do the same with Ignoble, Prison Joe, and myself?
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
We're evenly split. You kind of have
Wait,
to.
we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
I think I would. No, I can't.
You
Sorry.
have to.
You can't kill
I
Ignoble.
can't. I was going
Yeah,
to kill
I was gonna say, bro.
Ignoble.
That's a hate crime.
If you kill me, bro, you're going up on that intolerance
really
scale.
want to
Your number's
do
going
that.
up, bro.
I can't.
You can only
Oh.
kill one person here. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna have to
Jabrim
kill
will
Seth.
send you a
I'm
thank
not
you,
gonna
bro.
kill the woman and ignoble. I was. All right, you know what? The cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag. I was going to kill Ignoble, okay? Ignoble was going to die. I was going to have a beautiful night of passion with Seth, and I was going to marry Zoe. All right, that's just where this was going to land. That just felt right to me. The vibes, they checked out.
Nice, like,
Ignoble,
Brokeback
I will
Mountain
see
thing, for
Ignoble.
sure.
I'm going to see you this weekend, and we can talk about it. All right, we can.
I think you fucked up. I would have
true.
married Ignoble.
No,
He's a
but
doctor.
here's the thing. I didn't want to, so that's
All right,
Honestly, fair. Honestly,
You think I
fair.
wouldn't be a good wife, Tasty?
Would you be interested in a throuple?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, sorry, Seth. You're gonna have to. You have to bite the dust on this one, bro. I'm sorry.
All good.
Wait, so you would fuck me? Is what you're saying?
Well, no. I think
he would
fuck
kill you
12.
too.
I would have to kill Seth because fuck 12. You know.
True. Yeah.
Ignoble would be my main partner, but I would have an entwined night of passion with Ignoble and Zoe.
Ooh,
sounds fun.
okay.
Okay.
Including Zoe in the. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
If that's allowed.
this is a great
topping?
segue
This is the perfect time.
into. Can someone else take over this week? Because I fumbled it last week. Who's
We
got
asked him last time,
it?
didn't we?
Did we ask
him
this
again?
question last time?
Oh,
All right.
who was
We
on
already
last
asked him.
time?
I'll go.
In case
I'll go.
it's changed, go ahead.
Zoe, stand it. Yeah.
Oh wait, because
So-
yeah.
Let's say you're going to Eiffel Tower somebody, right? And this somebody is just kind of an amorphous being, not necessarily a person. It's just, you're just gonna Eiffel Tower somebody. Who else in this call would you like to Eiffel Tower them with? Like, who would be the other person that is also giving? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It feels like a little shallow of a question. I don't know.
No, it's actually really
That's
deep when
okay.
you think about it.
Yeah.
Because some people see sex as just, you know, a faithless act, but truly an Eiffel Tower is like the true test of friendship.
So
and
who am I?
trust.
But basically, we're just saying, who am I clasping hands with in this
Yeah.
beautiful
Sure,
moment?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to consider height here, unironically. So I think just Ignoble and T Papa are out.
See you,
Bob was
little
like
guy.
6'1".
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, but I'm
6'2"?
taller
Well,
and everyone's shorter than me.
yeah,
Is-
I'm not out
Jordan's
yet.
on,
I'm not
buddy.
out yet.
I'm
Is less
6'3" on Tinder, by the way. So if you want
Okay,
That
Well,
counts.
tell it to the
I
DMV.
won't let go of your hands. I have a good grip.
Yeah, that's I don't want to slip. My God, imagine. You know what? I this might be this. It feels wrong, but it also feels right in different parts. Tasty.
You said you would kill me though. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
but I said
I
I
don't
would
know
kill
how I
you.
feel about this one,
But
dude.
that's the duality.
No,
That's the
but
duality
yeah.
of this question. It's just
There's
like
no-
it's so
you can't-
different, you know.
Keep in mind, yes, this is very different. There's no penetration here between
You're
us.
right. You're right.
It's a totally different.
Well,
Oh, there's
God.
some penetration between
there
you.
there could be.
there is some, that is true. That is true. That is a good point. Boys will be boys. Am I right? Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, God. I hope no one ever hears this.
You know, speaking of penetration, I was listening to something the other day,
Okay.
and it was this woman who was talking about her book where she talks about how a lot of terms are like masculine, including penetration. And I think that we should start introducing words into our vocabulary like, she enveloped me.
Shut up.
Ooh.
The next time, just consider.
I feel like
That's scary, bro. What?
Ignoble could pull that one off. I don't know.
Yeah.
She enveloped
Ignoble
me.
could get enveloped by like.
Megan,
a-
I hope
a
you're
tall
listening, please.
awning.
It's just something to consider, okay?
Oh, I just
my
got
God.
a
That's-
like on Hinge. This one would be good for you, Seth. She said the green flags that she looks for are unvaccinated. So I'll send her your way.
You're goddamn right, brother.
Dude, the only thing I'm vaccinating are my dogs and my horses.
So true, brother.
True.
Period.
I was so kind of building on the last question we had. We haven't asked this before. We have a good understanding of each other. We've talked to each other a couple times. I'd say we're friends. We
couple.
know our personalities just a couple times. If each of you had to choose a partner from this call, like, you know, who would you choose? Who would be your like life partner?
Life partner?
That's
I
really
chose two
deep.
different ones already.
Is this
Wow.
romantic and sexual, or just purely like if you had to live with this person for the rest of your life?
However
good
you want
question.
to, however you read it,
Okay.
you interpret it yourself.
Idle, you start. You're the guy.
No, dude. No. Someone else started. I've started on too many of these.
Yeah, yeah.
No. You know why I don't want to start? Because I don't want to pick someone and then have them not pick me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that.
Damn, bro. I didn't
Oh,
think
shit.
about that shit.
That was
Yeah,
meaningful.
someone else go.
Damn.
I can go first.
Do you want to
if
be
want me
somebody who doesn't want
Yeah,
to?
go ahead.
Yeah, send it first. Send it first.
Not gonna pick Idol, just not really my type. Nine Rain, he's a little too alpha for me. I'm gonna have to say no on him. I think we would probably clash heads.
Yeah, we would
Ignoble
clash.
has no spine, very feminine. I don't think I'm good on that. Tasty, useless. T Papa, also useless. So by default, I'm gonna have to go with Zoe.
I was gonna say you too.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
I was gonna say
Oh
you
my
too.
god, that's fucking.
You got my
funny.
back.
I was gonna
That's
pick
true.
T Papa because we could be useless
We're
together.
both useless.
Wait,
Yeah, that makes
wait.
sense.
T Papa, were you gonna pick Tasty?
Yeah, I was gonna pick Tasty.
All right, come
Wait,
on.
wait,
Ignore
damn.
the
Wait,
line range.
Oh,
Why are we coupling up here? What is this? There's 7 people here.
I'm picking Idol.
They're the perfect match. match. They're the perfect match.
Who's the kid left without the partner at the end of class, bro? What's going on?
This is like fucking middle school all over again. You know what? I hate this question. Fuck you guys. I'm banning this
but
cat.
Ignoble, can I be honest? I was going to pick 9 Rain because I'm a beta, you're a beta, I need an alpha, man. Like that's just how it is. Like that's just how every good relationship. It's a type A, type B. And
I love this.
Look,
so
if Hamzy
much.
was here, he would pick you, Ignoble.
I hate
that
this
is
question.
true. Yeah, that is
You know what?
true.
That's the
Hamzy?
most copium I've ever heard in my life.
We're all just pairing off and it gets smaller and smaller.
It's
Ignoble was
someone
like,
who
wait,
isn't here would really like you, I promise.
This is just like Idyl was talking about the YouTube comments. Hey man, you're a nice guy, but you know you're very underrated, bro. It's like, oh
Damn,
man.
can't believe this has so few views, man.
Holy shit.
Ignoble is the underrated pick. To
That
be
could not
honest.
have played out better or worse.
I regret asking that. You know what? My self-esteem is down the drain right now.
You
know,
were- no,
would
you were
actually
my
be
second choice.
Yeah,
You were my
I
second
just have
choice.
a strong
You were my
emotional
second
connection with
choice.
PJ.
You're making it worse. You're literally making it worse.
My second
Ignoble,
choice would
look.
be-
You
One
were my
day,
favorite partner I
Ignoble,
never
you don't
picked.
call me. You don't call me. Prison Joe calls me. He asks me how I'm feeling, checks in. You don't do that, you know?
Yeah.
Ignoble,
So,
one day you're gonna
sorry.
make the best second husband for some woman.
Oh my god.
You know, she's gonna go through her flurry of passion with a man who's gonna treat her well for a year or two, but then it's gonna
He's not
deteriorate.
the
It's gonna be
second husband,
ugly,
You're just gonna be
and then
getting
you're gonna
financed
swoop
donated.
in because you're.
Because you're what?
Come on, man. Please finish it, bro. Come on, man.
I don't think I'm going to.
Don't finish it, dude. Just let him mull that over for the next
Jeez,
5
bro.
years.
Man.
Wait, Ignoble and 9 Rain didn't say who they were gonna pick.
I picked,
Oh no, 9 Rain
Idyl.
picked me.
We picked each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
9 Rain,
Yeah.
before I made my proclamation, dare I call it, he was yelling, I pick Idyl, I pick Idyl, I pick Idyl.
I didn't hear that. I apologize.
Oh yeah.
Ignoble, who
Oh,
are you
he
gonna
was
pick?
pointing and everything. He was really aggressive.
I like the 9 Rain Ignoble. It's a classic top and bottom like relationship. You know what I mean? It's just it's classic. It's just perfect.
It's tale as old as time.
Sounds like I need to join as a throuple. I hope at least one of you guys are open to like, you know, a three-way
You can pull up
relationship.
to. You can pull up to.
How do you feel about caviar?
Yeah, we need someone to pay for all of our shit,
Huh.
Tasty.
Wait. Dude, he's just both of your sugar daddy? Wait. That's kind of sick.
If I can take both you boys out on a leash, I mean, I'd be down for it.
As long
For
as I
some
got
caviar
in
and
my
wings?
ass.
Yeah, I got you.
I
Yeah.
think Idol's a great pick though. That was I couldn't really think of a reason why I'd say no. I just closer with Zoe. That's really what it came down to for me.
That's totally fair. I think that 9 Rain and I, though, would be the most like controversial couple. I think we'd cause the most drama.
Oh, for
You
sure.
would.
No.
you're right.
Yeah, you guys would be
Controversial.
that's
Wait, why?
true.
Like why?
who
Oh,
would be
just
more?
whenever someone puts me on like any sort of, if it's live or if it's a podcast, I'll just start saying stuff. And honestly, and most of the time I don't mean it. And just because of who Aaron is, you know,
We'd get in trouble for
The
sure.
Yeah.
Jew jokes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, those were funny too. That was because I was thinking about that when no one was talking about his thing, and I was like, man, they were just too funny. Like, and we talked about this last time. Like, I cut a lot of them.
Would it be safe to say that you
Yeah.
were Kanye before Kanye was Kanye?
I don't know if that's safe to say.
I wouldn't volunteer that.
I don't know that I'm gonna sleep better with people saying that about me.
Kanye's like handshake with Jewish people now. He had that Instagram
Yeah.
post. You guys saw it?
I saw
Yeah,
it.
He said Jonah
the
Hill is the
weirdest
reason
thing
why I
I've
love
ever
Jews
seen.
now or something like. It was amazing.
It's a weird way to say it, but he did say that.
do you know the weirdest thing that happened when I was streaming, and it happened consistently, is that people would come into my chat and be anti-Semitic towards me, and I'm not Jewish. So,
You don't even look Jewish.
yeah, they would
God.
just say some like horrible things to me
Weird.
that would offend me were I Jewish, and I'm just not. And they would just be like, oh, I can't say any of it. I can't even pretend to say any of it. But they would just say such horrible things that, again, meant nothing to me as not a Jewish person. And I don't like,
That's fascinating.
that was the weirdest thing because, you know, people called me bald before and I was like, that's true. Like, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Like, got me there. I'm not Jewish though. So like, hey, if you were typing out a YouTube comment right now about it's like, hey, who's that Jewish boy you had on this week?
Jewish boy.
Nope. Try again.
You got me.
Sorry, that's just ignoble.
Oh god.
I take off my yarmulke. Like, oh,
Yeah.
finally, you guys noticed.
Shit.
There was a good Twitter question I wanted to ask because I misinterpreted it at first.
Okay.
Flo the Gamer asked, "What's under the hat?" And for some reason, in my mind, I thought this person was insinuating that you were being ratatouilleed and you had like a rat under there, like controlling your movements.
Okay.
But I see now it's the bald thing. I get
Oh my
that.
god.
So do you know what's sad though? Because we would all like it to be the Ratatouille thing, but
I would
we've
love to
seen
be
the
Ratatouille.
movie. What's the rat doing? Pulling the hair.
No, I know he's pulling on his hair, and I know
What's it
I
gonna
get that.
pull, Tasty? What's it gonna pull?
I'm just saying it was a flash, and I think the person has a mouse emoji in their
Does,
name.
yeah.
So in my head, I was
yeah,
like,
you're right.
"You're
Yeah, that's a good point.
clearly talking about being ratatouilleed. They could pull
I
your
think-
little sideburns. I don't know.
If it's got a good grip, it can pull the skin. I mean,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that, like,
and
I mean,
you
like
have to
it's
imagine
pulling
that's
on
the
the
same
whole
effect,
hair
you know?
follicles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
bald
a
people
little
have follicles.
fingies.
Don't you have like microscopic hairs, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, they're not that small.
sorry. I apologize.
Relax.
I mean, they're perfectly sized. Any bigger.
Yeah, they're the size they should be. Like,
Sorry.
So you plan to go on record saying you are not being ratatouilleed currently.
I would say no such thing. I'd prefer to move on.
Okay. Good. Cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's a lizard.
Man, I was thinking about this the other day. Complete segue to something different.
Okay. Yeah.
What are your hidden talents, Idol? Something you've never talked about to anybody ever in the RuneScape community?
None? What? It's like
Huh?
what? I took.
Idol doesn't even have any visible talents. Like, what do you need a talent?
Yeah.
Like no, I don't. I genuinely don't have any. Do you know how many I don't have? I bought a skateboard last week. I tried it once and I was so bad that it's in the garage and I refuse to touch it again. I'm scared of it. It's a harm. So I don't like trying new things. So I will continue being bad at RuneScape and have that be my talent. Oh, you know what? No, I got nothing.
What? Oh. Huh.
No.
Okay.
I have a little smidge of musical talent, which some people might not know, but I have made YouTube videos.
I've seen
of
them.
I knew that.
music
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
Yes, that's not
I did
hidden to
that.
me.
And those I do have.
I watched Idol back then. Okay.
Yeah, and that's not a hidden talent. 'cause
Tell me
I
you
literally
called
made
it
videos about
American
it.
Idol. Tell me that was the segment. Because that's
No.
good.
Because that
That's
was a
funny.
joke that was overdone, so no one wanted to hear it anymore.
Man.
Try again. No, I don't have any hidden talents. Whenever I find something I'm mildly good at, I'll make a YouTube video about it or stream or something. It's a desperate cry for attention that I'm just hoping for validation for in
Cool. I'll
any
comment.
capacity.
Fill the
Yeah.
void, yeah.
I got you, man.
That's a little too real.
Yeah.
Well.
So look at me. That's kind of like.
I
what
was
do.
gonna. There's only one question out there outfield from Mr.
Wait, I want to hear that from everybody else too. What's the hidden talent that I want to know about you guys? I want to know you guys deeper and better,
Yeah.
wider.
Hidden talent. Does anyone have one that's like popping into their head?
I don't know if
I
this
have a
counts
couple.
as like a current talent, but I played drums for 10 years.
Hell
Nine
yeah.
Rain is far better than I ever was, but like.
Wait, prove
I
it.
did
Go on
play for
9 Rain.
10 years.
Whoa!
The CIA came in and saved me
Wait,
on
are you
that
there,
one,
brother?
dude.
Are you
God,
back,
dude.
Idol? Oh, you froze, dude.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
that's
Yeah, he's back.
crazy.
You froze.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
well,
pretend he didn't call me out, you know. And just,
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I was playing RuneScape. It must
Okay.
have taken up too much bandwidth. You know how it gets.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
So much.
Moving on.
Okay.
I wanna. Dude, we gotta play drums together, brother. We gotta just. jam
I'll
out.
shred. I'll shred with you.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say 9 Rain the drums, but that's not hidden.
Yeah.
Nine Rain, I had a
Pretty out
dream
there.
that I came to your house and we did a cover of Barracuda and posted
No-
it on Twitter.
No way. That would be such a fucking good song for us
I
to
can't
do.
sing
Song.
that. Like we would have to lower it
That's fine. But I think you and I have the energy that like we could do
agree.
Barracuda. That would be sick. That's such a cool dream.
Yeah, that would be
Incredible.
crazy if the two
Dude.
furries did a song about an animal.
Whoa, true. We could be in fish costumes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And we could slap each other with fish.
Okay. I like where this is going. That's cool.
But also in the dream,
Excitement was
your
getting
brother
lower.
played guitar. Is that
He
real?
does. He does. Yeah.
That could be one of my. I don't know if it's really hidden though. I'm pretty experienced, pretty seasoned fisherman, which not everybody knows. Probably some of you guys know that, but that's
cool.
I'm pretty.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I consider myself a pretty talented fisherman. I know a good bit.
Cool.
And then of course
fly
beatboxing,
fishing.
but I've done that on here before.
Dude, the beatboxing is good.
It's
Beatboxing
phenomenal.
is fun.
Yeah.
So.
And that was something that I wouldn't have guessed about you. I wouldn't have just been like, yeah, beatboxer.
No, I can't. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I guess because you have a forward cap, like headphones and a mic right now, you might look a little bit like a beatboxer.
True, yeah,
but
I'm like a shitty MC.
But you're like normally, I would.
That's fair. Yeah, I can't think of anything else though.
Okay. I was gonna say for me, Oh, sorry, T-Papa.
No, go.
I was gonna say, I don't know if people know this, but I love cooking. I call myself a pretty decent chef. So like,
Oh,
if
really?
you guys ever come over?
Cool.
Oh my
I
god, are you
love-
single?
Yeah, wait a minute. It's always just this whole time she's taking notes on her little notepad.
You already chose Seth, Zoe. I'm sorry. What's done is done. I will not be someone's second.
Yeah, don't let someone
I-
put you second, King.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Except
But
for
I love
everyone in this
making,
call. But
Yeah,
like,
not from any of
all
us,
types
but
of-
someone.
I'll pause real quick though. Look, speaking of Barracuda, I've caught a Barracuda.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
my God.
You are so
Swam-
tan, bro. Holy
Yeah, I tan
shit.
well. I tan good.
I
do
thought
tan good.
barracudas swam like 14 miles under the earth or whatever.
What?
Aren't they like deep sea
Listen,
fish?
bro, go back to the Michelin star, okay? Let's be fish.
I'm gonna eat that barracuda at the Michelin star, dude. I need to know.
You don't want to eat that fish. Very bony.
Oh, I'm thinking of anglerfish. Never mind.
They
Those
made
are
anglerfish a
I
real
really hope
thing.
that wasn't a RuneScape joke.
No, that live in the deep sea. That's
Okay.
Yeah, that is saying anglerfish are
That's a
very,
thing.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, they're down there for sure. Very deep.
Yep.
Sorry, Ignoble, what's your talent?
He's a chef.
Home chef.
He was gonna elaborate.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say I love cooking different types of Asian cuisine. So whether it be like Chinese, Japanese cuisine, but also like South Asian cuisines. I have a whole well, I don't know if I might have shown. I have a bunch of spice jars in my kitchen for all like
Okay.
different spices from different regions.
Yeah.
Have to show off to women and be like, oh, look at that! I look
That's
at all these
good.
crazy hobbies that I have, but
Cool.
also
That works.
I actually do use them. Oh, they love that shit. They're like,
Is that
oh
how
my
you
god,
got? Well, speaking of, how is the current situation going?
it's going. It's going well.
We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Have you
What
ever?
happened? Did something happen?
No, it's actually very normal and regular.
Okay. I was worried. I was just. 'cause I'm
Have you ever?
excited.
Have you ever had chicken tikka masala?
Hey, did you just ask Ignoble if he's ever?
that was a banger. That was a banger.
That's a pretty good one.
We should have opened the podcast with that one.
Yeah.
just knowing Noble the whole fucking time. He's
What are
gone.
your thoughts on replacing Noble as like a regular on here? Is he?
Time.
Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Oh,
He's
no,
back. He's back. All right.
I contemplated talking to God tonight, but decided, today's not the day.
Drama queen.
Drama queen.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
T-Papa, you got something?
Yeah, I guess.
what you
I mean, like I've said it before, but I talk about it a lot too. I guess it's a really kind of avid fly fisherman come summer for sure.
Yo, I
Um,
like fly fishing.
And
That's
then
fun.
I think I was actually like when I first started, well, I used to work in like graphic design essentially when I was a web developer, but in college me and my buddy, we got into Forex, like binary options, and we that was good. I liked trading options. That was a little talent we had for a while. We had a good time in college. It was a good talent.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess hobby. I don't know. It was fun.
So if we happen to hand you all of the ad revenue and stuff, subscription from the base podcast and the Patreon, you could, in theory, double our money.
I will buy Coke and snort it.
Yes.
Count me in, baby. Let's fucking go.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Turn to
That was-
$40 into
Into $0.
that too.
As long as we can join.
That's what we were gonna do with it anyway. So I get, like,
It's like a community fund.
So do you have a hidden talent?
Like, not really. I went, I did the singing, dancing, acting thing for a long time.
Hell
I
yeah,
guess that's pretty much it.
that's cool. Have you ever done any of that on stream or
No.
as Zoe Pancakes?
No, I've been considering it. I think I need to heal from my trauma
I see.
regarding.
Like it's
those
got to be
things.
fun for you and like
it
not
was really
feel
not
like
fun
that.
for a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I'm getting over it. I think it could be fun for me soon.
Cool.
Do you have
There's
a
potential.
so did you do like musical theater and stuff as well?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite role that you did?
Oh, favorite role. I once got to be Madame Thénardier in Les Mis. That was sick. But we did like a really weird version. It was like all kind of like broken down. So I was like, if you've seen it, she's normally like this big, like, busty, like older lady. But I just got to do it as like a fucking whore, like an absolute fucking slut. It was sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
Sick.
Nice.
Very
It was
cool.
good.
I was a fan of musical theater when I was in like younger in like high school. I tried out for the part of the sailor in Sweeney Todd, and I
Did you
did
get
not
it?
get it.
I'm sorry.
I
Nice.
feel you, Joanna.
Oh my God.
Or,
I think you would have killed it, honestly.
I would have watched that actually.
the other guy who tried out for it, he was a tenor and he was incredible. So honestly, I don't feel bad.
It happens.
I could hear the respect you still had for this young man. Like
He got me, but he deserved it, guys.
he's fucking he's phenomenal talent at such a
To this
young
day,
age.
it's the most moving performance he's seen.
yeah. That's great.
Mm.
Who
Damn.
did we miss? Nine Rain. What's your talent?
You guys got me on the because with the fishing. I hunt. I'm very both with a bow or a rifle.
Wait, bow, like bow and arrow?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Of
huge.
fucking course you
Sick.
do, man. Of course.
Yeah,
you
that
do.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
I shot
damn it.
recurve at A&M and was that I actually got pretty good.
What's
I
the
never
game? Just deer primarily for you, or anything else?
Primarily. I mean, I've shot a lot.
I'm assuming
I bet-
I'm assuming you get them processed and you eat it.
Absolutely, yeah. Eat
yeah.
everything I've ever shot.
That's what I do.
I've shot whitetail, mule deer, antelope, elk up in Colorado.
Elk. I bet
yeah.
that was, dude.
I
Elk
have
are huge. They're
my-
massive.
I've hunted in Africa twice.
What?
That's
Yeah.
Not like lions, right?
No, not lions.
No, he's trophy hunted. Of course.
He's like elephants and giraffes, obviously.
Yeah, well,
The last white rhino on Earth.
we got charged by a rhino, but we did not engage. No, them. It was the black rhinos are way more aggressive, and they got their horns are like way fucking. It was we got charged by one of those.
God
So,
damn.
anyways, yeah.
Who the
so
Wait,
fuck
so you
are
said
you? Why do
twice
you play
in-
RuneScape? Like, what,
Yeah, what the fuck,
like...
I actually, well, I'll tell you guys about one hunt. There's this animal called a bush buck. It's this kind of cute looking thing with these two wicked horns. And it's I believe the most deadly outside of like hippo, lion, Cape buffalo, maybe. Either that or it kills the most hunters. Partly is because people take it not like if you go out to hunt a lion or something, everyone's on fucking high alert for days. But people kind of underestimate the bush buck. But what all the animals out in Africa are just fucking incredibly like tenacious and strong and like, dude, they're just crazy. I remember the whole time I was out there, I was walking around and we're just like, dude, humans are fucking pathetic. Like I'd like scrape a bush and I'm like, I'm bleeding. Like it was just fucking sad. Anyways, so we're out there. We were hunting for this bush buck, and the long story short, they tell you when you're gonna hunt a bush buck. All right, if it's gonna go sideways, this is how it happens. you'll shoot the thing. It won't die right away because they're really fucking strong. So it'll go and it'll run down and lie down in the bush. You'll go after it. The thing waits for you, and then it will charge you. It stabs you in the gut. You're out in the middle of fucking Africa, and you bleed out. And so we're like, okay, yeah, that's like a cool story. So we go out one evening, and it's me, the PH tracker, my brother. I think that it was us 4. And we set up along this like eucalyptus forest, and there's a bunch of alfalfa and other grasses and stuff, and the bush buck will like come out into the field right before sundown to graze and then go back into the forest. And so long story short, bush buck come out here, we get a shot at one. I line up the shot, shoot it off with the sticks. I know it's a good shot. Pull the trigger, boom. I'm like, all right, I know I hit him. Let's go check it out. And so we walk up to where I hit this thing, and the tracker sees a little blood. We're like, all right, blood trail leads into the woods. Immediately, all of us start thinking, okay, all right, the blood trail leads to the woods. Okay, it's going to be lying down. It's starting to sound a little bit like our little story. All right, well, let's just, everyone fucking pay attention, okay? And so in the front, let's see, it's me. I've got a gun. In front of me is the tracker. His name's Robert, and he had a gun. He's looking at the ground. My brother, Ryan, also, I think all of us had guns, to be honest. And so Ryan's kind of like scanning out a little bit ahead of us. The PH is like just kind of glassing all around us, see if we can see any movement. And so we're tracking this thing for maybe 5 minutes. The eucalyptus trees there, they grow them like for the purpose of telephone poles and like infrastructure and stuff. So it's these tall, thin trees, and then there's another layer of like underbrush. And I remember we're like tracking through this thing. And I remember thinking like, all right, if I was a really angry bush buck, where would I be? And the second I thought that, I made eye contact with this bush buck 20 yards off. It immediately stands up and starts charging us. So we're like, okay, this is it. I yell for Roger like to get out of the way, and I shot it while it was charging us, and this motherfucker like slid and stopped like 5 feet in front of us. And so all the gun goes off. This thing just like hits the deck right in front of us, and we're all just kind of like looking around, like everybody does like a little, are you good? Like everyone's fucking, no one got hurt. And then we're all just like, yeah, holy shit, nobody died. But it was like, it was like the exact scenario they described as like, this is how you die out in Africa. And so anyways, he's in my living room. And it was, it was
sick.
That hunt was pretty crazy. They're not all that crazy, but some of them were. I went with my family. We had a couple close calls that I was like, okay, family trip to South Africa, kind of freaky, because like me getting scared about me, not a big deal. Me getting scared like my family's out there hunting was kind of freaky. So, but anyways, it was a good trip. Nobody got hurt. But yeah, it was, you know. So
I'm not gonna lie, I would just shit myself. Just stand there, shit myself, and I'm dead.
Brave
I
man.
wish you would have.
You're real for that.
Hell
yeah, bro.
You
That's
probably
cool.
get ranked 2 smithing.
Shits himself, big XP drop. You're like, hell yeah.
Remember that next time somebody asks the question about who we'd want to be on a deserted island with, I'm gonna remember that, Ignoble. Okay, so when I don't pick you, don't be mad about it. There's a good reason.
All right, I'll remember this. Okay.
Zoe hedging
should
her
not
fucking
pick
future
me,
answers
Noble, or
of not.
T-Papa. One of those people should be picked.
Yeah,
T-Papa's a fisherman, dude. He can get that. You know?
Yeah, I think me and Ignoble should maybe be the bottom of the food chain on that one. I am the least outdoors person I know, and
I would be a hearty companion, and I would fill the campfire with hearty chuckles.
yeah,
If your spirits are down.
he'll be the bard of the group, you know.
They hate me, but
in whatever
Yeah,
like
that's
fucked up
valuable.
hierarchy. They're like, make me laugh, funny man. Like,
I can see
Last
Tasty,
time-
Tasty and T Papa as a bar jester combo would be pretty insane.
I could see
We'd
that.
kill it. We'd absolutely kill it.
Yeah.
We'd murder. Yeah, it'd be great.
what a,
But you'd
They-
murder.
We actually talked about this on like
Yes.
the last 9 Rain thing. What would happen?
yeah, we
in
did
an
some zombie apocalypse scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We did. Do
But I
that.
do really like this idea of the lore of Tasty and T Papa being like a troubadour like duo that goes around from compound to compound, like getting
Oh,
laughs.
that would be so sick.
Yeah.
Just in the apocalypse, coming across two people with full clown regalia.
Yeah. I mean, like you've got the bells
What
and
would
everything.
you
Like,
do?
Like sad-
we pull, we
You're a
knock on the
survivor.
compound.
Your children have all died. You haven't
Yeah.
seen water for 4 days, and me and T Pop are like,
That could be like your snick that you have like some bleach and you're like,
we're just kidding. It's water.
We will make you laugh if you have foie gras.
Yeah, you've got those. You've got like a dilapidated jester costume with this like sad bells where it's like tink tink tink. Like, oh, that'd be good,
You
bro.
really are just modern court jesters, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think about that.
You know,
all the
we
time.
all are in a way. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn.
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 We are
Damn.
the monkey that claps when we have the symbols, and that's us.
Yeah, the monkey that claps.
Yeah.
Anybody
So,
have any
Twitter
good
workshop?
tweets?
What's going
Yeah.
on?
Damn.
Not really. I have one, but I'm not gonna send it. I don't know if it'd be funny.
I tweeted a picture of me at the gym today, just like that. Thanks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Fuck
I got
yeah.
you. Yeah.
I
I
haven't
like that.
checked that. I haven't been on Snapchat since you added me to the thing.
What the hell, bro?
Well,
Look at the
I
message-
don't.
Look at the message. Look at the message in there today. You know that made me feel good. This guy, you know what he said? Let me read this. This is from the PJ Fitness group here. He said, "I'm gonna be honest, fellas. When I first asked to join the Snap group, I didn't realize it was a fitness group, and I wasn't a regular gym goer. But after seeing all of you being so good about it and motivating each other, it got me into it. I've been consistently going for like almost 2 months now, and I've never been in such good shape mentally or physically. So thank you all for real. Let's keep grinding."
Hell yeah.
Cute.
Wow. That's,
Hell yeah.
That's beautiful.
W.
That's really cute.
That's the kind of that's fucking dope.
Wait, where do you find your drafts on mobile? I'm sorry. I'm a boomer.
You click on the tweet button, and then it's at the top of the window.
You click,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was actually Mr. Lukey who does the edits. Well, he's the one who said that today.
Oh, shout out Lukey.
Oh.
Yeah, those
Shout
edits are
out.
killer. I love those. He's gonna have some real stuff to work with on this one.
Is he the one that does like the like awkward edits? Of
Yeah.
yeah, those
Yeah.
are great.
They're
Those are
so
really
good. He's so he knocks it out of the park
The
every
radish
time.
one was
Phenomenal.
absolutely amazing.
that was
Next
so
level.
good.
Takes talent to make Radish come off as an asshole.
Shut up. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, that's just so good.
Uh,
I got.
Yo,
nothing,
I'm checking
sorry.
out the group. Hell yeah. Everyone's like, okay, this is cool.
Can I be in
yeah,
it?
people are pretty
I'm,
active in there.
I'm
Mine
out
was just
of it.
discovering technology.
I'm getting lumpy. I'd like to join.
All right,
Lumpy
we'll join the group.
pancakes.
Big
Yeah.
I'm
group.
going on a run after this.
Like
It's gonna
somebody
be
didn't
exciting.
mix the pancakes all the way when they put them on the.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
That's such a crazy metaphor, actually.
Been there. No,
I
that
don't like
film.
working out anymore. It's not fun.
Yeah.
You
So
I
you
like-
really
I
got to
like the
find
group.
something that's
The group,
fun.
the group is nice because if I don't go and I don't like post something in there, I feel bad about it. It gives me a little more extra guilt, so it helps
Yeah.
me
How,
go.
how often are
I
you
have no one to
going
keep me
these
accountable.
days?
Recently, I've been going pretty much 5, 6 days a week, and then I've been doing active rest stuff on the days I don't work out. I go like walk or I go do like a light jog or something.
Oh yeah.
But it's because I finally have like reset my like I was telling you earlier today. I worked like night shift for almost 4 years, and that fucked me up. And I finally have got back to having like a normal human sleep cycle, and that's been
Yeah.
helpful to getting in workouts every day.
Yeah.
That does help.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out waking up before noon. That
Yeah,
shit's crazy.
yeah.
I actually just.
I'm a big
nap
fan
there.
of 2. I don't know. I'm a big fan of 2.
We'll work you up, T-Bob. Don't hurt yourself. So.
I like
My
2.
sleep schedule was terrible. Let's say October, November, December. Yeah, like I was waking up when the sun was coming, or going to bed when the sun was coming up for like 3 fucking months.
Ooh,
But I've been
that's the
waking.
worst.
Yeah, I've been waking up at like 7:30 or 8 pretty much every day. I just open up
AM?
all the blinds. Yeah, in the
Jesus.
morning. I just make sure all my blinds are open when I go to bed, and it just wakes me up. So
If you're waking up at 7 to 10 as a content creator, that's pretty impressive. Because you have, just because you have like you don't have that set like job where you have to be there. So like you have to have some discipline. It's not easy.
I'm so excited to move because I'm gonna be in Pacific time, so I can like. Right now, I stream normally
Best time zone.
like 6 p.m. ish.
Best time zone,
So like I
baby.
always have the people after work, but I'm gonna change my streams to like 4 p.m. Eastern, which is like still pretty much
Yo.
after work, which is 1 p.m. Pacific.
that's a good fucking feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get to knock that out, and it's
Afternoon
not.
streamer, be done by like 6, 7, have the whole night to do whatever. That's gonna be
Yo,
really
that's
nice.
big. You actually get to like eat
Afternoon
dinner
stream's
and
large.
chill and like
Yeah.
wind
I feel like
down.
and I can go to the gym after. Like my big problem is
Yeah.
that I know if I go to the gym, I'm just a really tired person. Like I got a lot of hormone issues and stuff. So I'd rather have energy for stream than have energy for the gym. So if I just
I
go
get
to
that.
the gym
Yeah.
after
That's
stream,
huge.
I can be tired at the gym, which is fine. I don't mind being a little tired at the gym. We can get a little pre-workout going, get a little itchy. But if I take pre-workout before I work out and then I go to stream, I crash so bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
yeah. So it's gonna be really big. I'm
I've
stoked.
noticed that like as far as working out before the stream, the only way to really do it and not have that crash is if you have to work 4 or 5 hours before you stream. That way you have like adequate time to like relax back
Yeah,
to
but
normal.
I just
You gotta
don't
like
have that
eat a big
time.
meal and get
Yeah.
Plus, I
your
gotta like do makeup
blood
and
sugar
stuff.
back.
It's just like it just never works out.
And you got the post gym sweats. I don't know if y'all get
Yeah.
those, but
It just never works.
they sticky for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't post gym sweat. I think I sweat to dehydration every time I work out. I couldn't sweat post workout if I wanted to. Like I'm
You should
just
take
bone dry.
electrolytes.
My hands get sweaty.
I do, but I sweat eating a hot bowl of soup. Like it is what it is.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh man, there's too much ground pepper in here.
No, it's weird. Like, I think I've talked
like a
about,
spicy bowl.
well, I actually had a surgery to stop my hands from sweating so profusely and bad, and my armpits and my feet.
What the fuck kind of surgery? What do they
For
do?
hyperhidrosis.
Like, cut your hands off.
Yeah.
Yo, is that worth it?
But no, they go through your chest, and then they like I think they burn a nerve off inside of your chest cavity, but they deflate your lungs to get to it, which is like the most sketchy part about it.
Huh.
But yeah, it
do
was
you
like
breathe?
it was hard to breathe for for a couple weeks, like breathing hurt, but that was about
Wow.
it.
Jesus.
Damn.
But my
That is so
my
interesting.
hands do not sweat at all. Like they will not sweat.
Huh. I
And
guess.
obviously in my prior profession, having super sweaty hands in intense situations is not good. So that's good to have dry hands.
And in gaming, bro, that shit. fucks
Gaming
me
as
up.
well.
Arguably
Yeah.
more intense.
Bro,
yeah.
if-
Yeah,
as a kid-
Arguably more
As a
intense.
kid, if you jumped on the Nintendo 64, the GameCube with me, and you got the controller after me,
no.
you were probably very
Whoa,
upset.
man.
You're not.
Oh,
You're pretty
no.
upset. You're not gonna have a good time.
That was really awful.
And it goes into everything, like writing on paper. The paper's always curling up. Like job interviews, shaking people's hands was super fucking nerve wracking for me. I hated it, dude. It really affected a lot of like weird parts of life for me. That's why I got
Yeah.
the surgery.
I have sweaty hands too. Not hyperhidrosis, but like especially when I'm nervous, I get really, really sweaty hands.
Yeah.
I remember every time, like when I was like in high school and I went on dates, the movies, I'd be like wiping like every like 5 seconds. It's so bad.
It's
That's why you got to
worse.
carry a bag of lifter's chalk, just some rock
It doesn't-
climbing chalk at
when
all
you got
times.
sweaty hands,
I
there's
had
nothing
a few
fixing
coping
it.
mechanisms. What I would do is I would have my legs like a fan. It was, I knew I
That's
was going to shake
crazy.
somebody's hand.
You-
I would sit there and fucking
Was
do
that
this
for
for
everyone else?
Dude, that's so
Did
crazy.
somebody server
Yeah.
muted for like a second?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That
you
was
gotta
just himself.
You fucking chalking up before you shake someone's hand. That'd be a power
For a
move.
job interview, dude.
Let me
like,
tell you though,
Reach back, chalk it up.
masturbation. Just saying.
I got this stuff.
Gamer goo.
Gamer goo?
I
Is that
got
what I?
Yo, I
anti-sweat
got some of that
solution.
too.
Yo.
I can show you guys
Isn't that
that.
Amaranth stuff?
They've been screaming that off the underside of T Papa and fucking processing it.
That's where I got it. Yeah, that shit's sticky as hell.
Does it work?
Yeah. My new recipe recently, when I'm doing things that make me really nervous, I wash my hands with dish soap, I rub them down with rubbing alcohol, and then I put on the hand deodorant. Works pretty well. They still sweat, but it helps.
That was the only cool thing about sweaty hands was I would like you talked about the hidden talents earlier. I was able to take my hand. It could be completely dry. If I did this right here, I could get it to where it was really like dripping sweat without like trying.
What?
That's how bad they were.
Fucking waterbender.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
Dude.
Kind of, yeah.
guy's a
can
fucking
kinda do
avatar, bro.
Do I have
Yeah,
hyper?
bro. Yeah, he's fucking.
You might. What's like,
Dang.
there's a spectrum because I've seen some people's stories who've had that surgery. Like there's this guy who had to wear he'd wear 3 pairs of gym shorts every day because it was his lower body, his thighs, like his ass would sweat insane. Like
Oh, that
people
would
have it-
suck.
There's people have it really really bad. Like
Was
I had
he
it pretty
peeing?
bad. There's people who had it
Yeah.
worse than me. Yeah, but
While peeing self, dude, it's my hyperhydration. Hydrosis. Fucking.
yeah,
I guess
just
you'd never know. It'd
sweaty.
be kind of convenient in a way.
yeah. But
Its sweat smells different, right? So
Yeah, sure. Hopefully.
Mine doesn't.
Not if
Maybe.
Idol could pee himself all the time and never even know. He doesn't have a sense of smell.
It's true. I would have no way of knowing
That's the only way you would know. Yeah.
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 I can get ranked 2 smithing and not be even aware at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you'd be an awful father,
might
bro.
feel it.
If you have a child that's gonna shit itself, you're just not gonna know. It's gonna be walking around with a shitty diaper.
Wait, that's actually kind of funny.
That'll be my excuse at least.
Yeah.
The baby will be crying nonstop. It'll be like, oh, I'm smelling. He's like, I don't know. What does it want? Fuck,
What
I
could
can't
it be?
figure it
I
out.
have no idea.
Is it? It's either hungry or it shit itself, and I frankly have no idea.
He's like, and
I
I can
don't care
smell
to find
neither of
out.
those two things. So.
I don't know. It doesn't smell hungry to me.
Oh shit.
all right, let's go through our Twitter drafts. What we got?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I
Nothing.
got nothing.
You guys all have
Nothing?
nothing.
I have them, but
have Twitter
One
drafts.
I thought of is what is this?
You guys are lucky I'm here, okay? I had a
Nine
bender.
Nine ran the type of guy to be on the same podcast as Idyl. That's the best I got for you.
That's such a 9 rain thing to do. Dude, 9 rain's kind of obsessed with me though. Like we need to talk about that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of weird.
I'm not gonna defend myself. It is
9
what it
rain
is.
sent me a picture of my own ass.
I did.
What? Why? What's with that? Why
That's a
would you?
homie thing to do. That's a
He
real
didn't put a
homie thing.
caption on it or anything. He just a picture of my own ass.
Banger.
That's-
I think
He
that's
sent me
fair.
Tweet it.
That was
Tweet it. That's a tweet.
That was like
Yeah,
5
tweet his
days
ass.
ago. Yeah.
No
It was
context,
very
but-
recently.
But also, it was right under a meme about Jimmy that I don't know if you made.
No, I didn't. I was just looking at. I was looking for something for a thumbnail. I was just finding funny things that I felt the need to share some of them. So one of them was your ass.
You have a picture of my ass saved on your.
Yes, I do. I don't know why it's there. I don't know why it's there.
Yeah, neither
I
do
also have pictures of Zoe and T Papa.
Their
I-
asses?
I think I'm no, just like a face. I think
was
I
gonna
don't know
pay.
if I
I'm not
was
gonna tell you
using
which one
them.
I was gonna pay for, but I would pay if you got it.
Do you need
Like,
more?
I don't-
I can just send you more. I like this.
I don't know
I
what
like
I
that
was
you have these.
At some point, I don't know if I was making like a thumbnail or some kind of something, but I've got. Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was
gonna start
y'all
sending
three,
you
but
pictures
it's-
of me, if that's okay.
No, that's actually hilarious. I would love that. That would be
Every morning a new selfie. It's like,
just like different you just doing stuff. That's awesome, bro.
But make it like a Nokia quality
brunch
picture
with-
where you're like, it's way too high an angle, it's blurry as hell, it's grainy.
I like this idea a lot.
Wife.
And just send it to him like, hey, felt cute, you know.
That's fun. I'm so down for
I kind
this,
of want
dude.
those too. Can I have those too, Papa?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll
We-
just make
because
a group
we can
chat
make
and I'll
a
just
whole
start
group
sending
of-
pictures.
But only T-Pop is allowed to post it. And it's just like,
It'll just be no
okay.
context pictures of me
Yeah.
in my life, mostly selfies
yeah,
of what I'm
no
doing.
context T-Papa. I think that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
make
want
that a Twitter account.
That'd be
Yeah,
a
make a
good
Twitter account.
Put it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Or the Patreon, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean, that
and
is
just-
premium content.
Just keep the bar really low. Make it real like relatable and whatever. That
every
would be
single
cool.
day, upload a picture to Twitter on that Twitter. I think it'd be hilarious.
I might go do it. I think I might go make a fake Twitter. I think we do this.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
even.
it's actually funny.
The T-Papa Dick Riders will get behind it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'll
I'll be retweeting that shit all the time. Like that's
Wait, I do have a question for 9 Rain though.
okay.
And it's one I've been wondering for a while. I do love your videos, genuinely. But at what age would you say you discovered the radial blur tool when making a thumbnail and decided to use it on all thumbnails? Just every thumbnail.
That
It's-
felt
stop?
very backhanded and rude.
I don't know.
What does that actually mean?
no, it is actually
attack?
great because every time I see it, I'm like, it's a 9 Rain video. I'm gonna click on this.
Well, I did it. Yeah, I don't know. I did it maybe 6 months ago on the I locked myself in breathing out. No, it was one video. It was like about help. I'm enjoying RuneScape again, and I made some thumbnail and added a little blur to it. I was like, I kind of like that, and so I go for a vignette and the zoom blur on like most thumbnails, just so it like has a feel. Because I have no format really. I don't know. I feel like I never landed on like that looks like a 9 or anything, but the blur and the vignette kind of maybe have that effect. So
Well, I will say I've used that effect before and it was entirely ripping you off. So
yeah, go for it, dude. I mean, I'm just stealing shit all the time. It is what it is.
I like
Isn't
it.
that what we're
It's
supposed to
very
do?
you say you have no format, but to me that's a
Content
9-rank
creators are
thumbnail.
thieves
Cool.
of content. 100%.
Oh my god, yeah. That's all we do. We just steal.
Yep.
Look at the thumbnails in like the 3 months after Settled made his Tile Man videos. And even if it's not a Tile Man video, just for some reason, a RuneScape video would have like 3 red tiles that were glowing with 1 green tile that was glowing
that was
as a
getting
thumbnail.
Those were kind of pissing me off when
Those
they
are
were like
getting out of
literally
hand.
on the nose. I'm like, dude, like, come on, change the colors at least. Like,
It was so weird when it was for videos that weren't Tile Men. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Yeah,
What
that's
is
weird.
I love
but-
that. I love that.
Anyway, guys, subscribe to Idyl on YouTube. One Chunk series coming out soon. I'm gonna
Wait.
lock myself.
I have a question for you. It's more of a request, and I was gonna ask you after the pod, but now I want to say it on the pod to maybe put a little bit more pressure.
Okay.
okay.
So I don't know if you know, I'm a hardcore Iron Man. Okay, made it pretty far.
Whoa.
No, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
hold on. That's
Not anymore.
crazy.
Not anymore.
What's your
And,
theater blood, Casey?
I'm actually ranked at the Theater of Blood, rank 134. So that's kind of crazy if you
Okay.
think about it. Last account
Yeah.
died to an Iron Dragon. We've made it far this time. So there is a plugin that I need, but it's just
Okay.
I have figured that there are many things in the game of RuneScape that can kill me, but there is one thing that I know will be the thing that kills me. Okay, it is the combination of a Verzik tornado with a green ball in P3 of the Theater of Blood. I truly think that's how I'm gonna die. I need a plugin that flashes
What a terrifying thing to say, bro. Holy, like,
I
are
need
you talking about you or your RuneScape character, bro?
This keeps me up
You're
at
alive,
night.
Dan.
Okay, so when the green ball gets shot out, okay, you get a little green text in the chat if it's on you, and so much shit's going on that I'm so afraid I'm gonna die by the green ball. How difficult would it be to just flash my screen green when the
It
green
would be
balls?
very, very easy. Extremely easy.
Can we get a green ball
That's not a
plugin
bad-
when it's
well,
on
you? don't even
you?
need to-
So it
What
just
if
has
that's
so-
like?
because I
I will
usually
say-
realize it a second or two after, and like I don't have that second or two after to react, So like I need to know
I want
that
to do
green
that for
ball
us.
is on me.
Trust me, I want to do that for you. I will say I know the RuneLight team, and really because of Jagex more so than the RuneLight team, is really strict about Theater of Blood plugins. They're like really strict about it. They do not like putting Theater of Blood plugins in RuneLight. So I could do it, but I don't know if RuneLight would be like, yeah, that's cool. Especially because, and I've said this multiple times in public now, I don't think they like me very much because I tried to release a plugin that makes RuneScape characters poop themselves, and I think they were like, "That no, thank you."
Wait, they got
so-
mad about the poop plugin?
So I think we're past this. I don't think they were actually mad at me. I think it's kind of like my social anxiety playing into effect, but they started rejecting a lot of plugins. And I think it was part of a universal crackdown, but I made my whole plugin video where I made a bunch of people's terrible ideas. I tried to get some of those released. I said no to all of them. Then someone reached out to me and was like, hey, you had a plugin in that video where NPCs will flame you. Like they'll just type random stuff in chat if you die. And they'll be like, haha, you fucking loser. And I want to release that. And I was like, go for it. Here's the source code. You can do whatever you want to it and you can release it. And then that one got denied. And my conspiracy theory, which is definitely not true, is that they watched the video and they knew where
Of course
that
they
plugin
watched the
came
video.
from.
If you're a RuneLight like developer, you're gonna watch the
But no, that's not the
video
theory because I know
about-
they saw it. I know they saw it. But my theory is that they had a vendetta and that they were like, I don't care what name this is under. I know this came from that stupid video. And fuck
yeah,
that.
that's likely, dude. I actually don't think that's a conspiracy. Like,
I want it to be a conspiracy theory because I don't like it. It makes me
It
sad.
does make it more interesting.
Greenlight is put in the plugins in the game.
Okay, so then let's test it.
I have an
okay?
idea. I have an idea.
I try
Yeah,
to submit
yeah.
it, and if they deny it, then we know you're good, and if they let it in, then they do fucking hate you.
That's true.
That's a good-
No,
that's a
but
good way to
actually,
do it.
they
Then
did-
you
I
they
make
have
a
a
did
real
video
idea, and
out
I
of
think
it.
T-Pop, I
So
think
what's
this
your
might
idea?
already exist in
They
game.
forgive me.
Oh, really?
Whatever it is, they forgive me. Yeah, they released one of my plugins recently, and they let me update Prop Hunt again. They didn't let me update Prop Hunt for like 2 months, but it's fine. We're all good now. We're cool. We've never talked about it, and we probably never had beef, but we had beef. All right, so and it's been
So I
squashed.
need your idea. I need your idea.
Isn't it? Well, no, I think this already exists. Isn't it in the RuneLight settings that you can have your screen flash when you get a game notification? And don't you get a game notification that says a green ball of energy is shot your way?
Yeah, but I'm just
Wait,
thinking
can you do that for what notifications? Like, doesn't
Let's
have to be like.
Shit, I need that for.
Because I think
I
you
would
could just
add
turn that on before Verzik and you'd be fine. Okay, so you could enable notifications and just turn on game message notifications. It literally exists.
You're
That's
right.
that's good. Also, can I offer you guys that Hanani did send me over 200 sound clips of her saying random stuff that I'd made into a RuneLight plugin that I will release one day. So I could just have it as like when the green ball comes out, I could just have like Hanani just yell. Just whatever. It could just even be
That
a
would
scream.
That'd be
Dude,
great.
can we record me with them with this on, like yelling at T-Pop, but like you're gonna die, the green ball is coming, like I'm just screaming at him.
Honestly,
That would be a
yes,
good plugin.
we absolutely could do that. I mean, hey, if it's allowed, the world is our oyster.
Well,
I mean,
was
it's
gonna
like the
pitch-
sheesh one, so it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna pitch
Well-
you just like the Thrall plugin that just says summon a Thrall and it flashes. I don't see why that would be
Yeah.
bad if the ball came out and he just says the ball's on
I just
you.
need something
don't
a
think-
little
I
bit
don't think it would be
bigger,
bad.
like a green rectangle on my screen, like
I'd
the
use
thrall
it.
thing. Like that would just be like I'd just recognize it much quicker, and then I think I think like that's how I think I'm gonna die. Like
They should-
that stack is so
Jagex
scary.
should actually just be a good game company and make some kind of visual clarity where it shows you that the ball is on you instead of a text box notification like it's fucking 2001.
Okay, listen, man, we're playing old school RuneScape. I don't think we're in a position to
I
complain.
want to
not.
play
We're
old school
not playing old school
RuneScape
RuneScape.
with
It's playing
upgrades,
us.
okay?
Old School RuneScape's definitely evolved into something definitely that it wasn't intended to
Imagine playing that.
Yeah, that's
Imagine playing this shit without RuneLight, bro. Imagine.
Oh my god, I
be. Oh
wouldn't.
my,
That'd be awful.
I wouldn't play.
I work
No,
for
but like-
Microsoft.
That's a good point about RuneScape not being like what it was supposed to be at this
it's
point.
turned into a completely different game. And
Well,
it's
you can tell
continued
that-
to go that way.
Every time they try and do this stuff with prayers where it's like, okay, prayers aren't actually going to fully block damage for this. It's going to be chip damage. The reason they're
Block
doing
chip
that
damage.
is because full blocking is generally a bad mechanic. It's not a bad mechanic in RuneScape because it's built around it, but it's generally a bad mechanic. So that's why they're trying to get around it by like, we can make these boss fights more interesting if you can't fully protect from melee or fully protect from range. It's
I think
why
adding new
Zulrah does the
prayers is
same
so
thing.
fucking lame. I'm
This isn't a
already bored
RuneScape
of the
podcast,
idea.
man. All right, so
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up, man.
what, you want to talk about the skill proposals too now? God
No,
damn.
No.
I haven't even read them. I have no idea what's going
Maybe
on.
next
bro,
week.
that's
Though.
crazy.
What?
I didn't even know that somebody stole the gnomes from you two guys, and I'm mad about it.
That was the craziest thing, though, going on Sebe's podcast, and the first thing he talked about was forestry, like the first topic. And I was like, oh, God, the only other podcast I've been on, a real homie hour based after dark. This is crazy. All right.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, forestry. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Vader's actually
good.
super into like RuneScape. You know, he's one of those people who's still
Oh,
super
yeah.
duper enthused
Which
about
is
the game.
great. Like, I just
love.
wasn't in that mindset right away. I just
I'm
needed to
glad
get in that
he is.
mindset. We could have a great
I love it.
conversation about it. And it was a great podcast to be on. It was just so different. It was just so different.
Like, are you going to read the blog post? Probably not, like he's going to. So that's why you watch his
No.
video of him reading it and to it, and you can sit there and listen. And it's
I
I don't
watched
even
the
know what
rambles, man.
forestry is. I genuinely don't know.
Wait,
I
did
have no clue what
did that
goes on.
pass or not?
Yeah.
Was it pulled?
It did. It did.
Yeah,
When is it
pulled
coming
and
out?
Passed. Who knows?
it's another way to woodcut. We all have 99 woodcutting, I think, for the most
Is it
part.
coming out
That's
soon?
okay.
I don't think so. Summer.
How mad would people have been
Honestly,
if they
what's
had?
better than redwoods? It's the
How
best.
mad would they have been if forestry existed and then they released our version of woodcutting, just AFK bullshit stand there? People would have been so fucking mad about redwoods.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit! They'd be like, all these
You
fucking
can
losers
stand
just
here and do
standing
nothing?
around.
This is crazy.
You can get like
Dude.
10 logs without clicking again. It's just bullshit. It's RS3.
That's my favorite thing about RuneScape. You can look at any update individually and be like, that fucking makes no sense. That's wild. Especially when you start reversing orders of updates and stuff. It's just so stupid. It's just like, dude,
Oh my
imagine just
God.
like, people say it all the time, but like, imagine construction getting pulled today. And it's like, yeah,
Dude.
so basically you could regen your stats to max. You can teleport wherever you want. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's infinite. And you're just like, no.
Yeah.
No. that's fucked up. What are you talking about? But like now it's the game would suck without that POH.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, it would. Yeah.
Oh man, I love
The
it.
game without a POH would be a POS. Am I right?
Am I right, lady?
You just found your tweet,
That's a
Zoe.
tweet.
Hit it.
I'm good. Thanks though. You can tweet that if you want, Ignoble.
Yeah, you should probably tweet that.
Yeah.
Or
And then you should
I
add something
know.
about being a POC at the end, so you get canceled.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Oh my god.
damn,
You're
she
right.
quick
Wow.
though.
Just tweet, I am a transphobe. Just tweet it.
Yeah, you won't, pussy. You're a pussy.
Do it.
I was like, oh, you can't cancel me. Nah, that's wild.
Yeah, sorry. I got no tweets. I'm sorry.
Dude, just say something shitty. Just say something absolutely terrible about trans people and be like, you can't cancel me. I'm brown. I like that.
Anyways,
He
guys,
liked
thanks
it.
for watching.
I think
wait,
it's
I
funny.
have some tweets. Are we done?
I think it's funny.
I
Okay,
have
no,
tweets.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Am I
it'd
the
be good.
only
I would
one?
actually be good. Yeah, if you're, if you're the only person who tweets, that'd be
T-Papa, all
fine.
right. Just be okay. I have one draft. It needs some work, but I'll put it out there.
The,
Just
the
'cause
amount of
T-Papa,
like, how
I
do you
wanna
guys
the
like
last
not
one.
have drafts? The amount of times I've sat up here and just like said the shittiest thing.
I have been polling my
because-
chat
I don't
all
think
week
about
for
it. I don't
anything.
think
They've
about
given
it.
me
I
nothing.
was moving. I have an excuse.
I'm
I
still
was-
not looking at
at a
Twitter for
festival.
another like
All
month.
right. These are god awful, but you can't
for
make
it.
fun of them because no one else is bringing anything to the table. Okay.
I'll bring one T-Papa.
No,
I'll
we,
drop one
we
in there.
can.
I'll put-
We can make fun of them.
All right, so this one was actually I got a decent submission. You all know the person that submitted this, so I'm not gonna say who it was, and I'm just gonna read the tweet. They say could run it as a poll or not, but this could just be straight up tweeted or ran as a poll, and it says, "Who's more likely to fuck their sister, Aiden Ross or Ben Shapiro?"
That's a good question.
No, it's dumb. That's so dumb.
That's a great poll. I think that's funny.
That's a good poll. I would pull
It's a
that.
good
Oh,
poll, but
good
it's
poll.
not a good
It's not funny.
joke.
I'm not laughing.
I
Nobody
thought
laughed.
you can't do.
Yeah, that was actually deafeningly silent after that one.
It feels like a good go live tweet for when you're going live on Kick. Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's
All
good.
right, so, anyways, then I'll read mine.
Wait, who?
I mean, I can't. I'll tell you guys afterwards who said that one, but I can't say it. I can't say it on the pod.
Wait, actually, I think a really good first going live tweet on Kick would be you say exactly that and then just say, anyways, I'm live on Kick right now.
Oh my god,
That would be good.
That's a banger.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, this one I actually got from this pod. I immediately wrote it down. I don't remember who said it, but the tip of the dick is exponentially more gay than the balls.
No, I said that.
That's true.
That's a tasty tweet.
That's a good topic. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You jesters, you.
True, that's pretty true.
That was a banger.
Yeah, no, I
The
agree.
second you said exponentially, I just knew Tasty had said that.
That's a good question. Like, if you had to choose between sucking on some balls or like the actual like shaft penis, like, what are you guys gonna choose?
The tip, bro. Who?
I'm going straight
yeah.
for the tip.
You
Just,
going for the tip?
balls are
You're
hairy,
right.
bro.
Answering that question.
Balls
Go
are
for the
hairy.
tip, bro.
aren't you
No, I
Manscaped
would-
sponsored?
I'm not gonna trust him to do a good job. You know, like you
I
still
would
gotta.
do. You have to do both. You can't just do one. You know.
Yeah.
This is
What,
the
do you have
worst
hair growing on your
blowjob ever.
fucking-
You're just copping out of the
That's
question
an
by
eight.
saying both.
That's an 8.
Okay.
He's an 8 on the he's an 8 on the scale. He's an 8.
I'm just
That's
thinking if
what
I
an
only
8
got
is.
one of those, I would
That's
be
what an
pissed.
8
I'm
is,
just
yeah.
trying to be. You know.
He's pushing
I feel like
it.
this has been a real discovery. This whole podcast has actually been discovering the scale. Just like
Yeah.
that's what's actually
really
been
has.
happening.
I'm way
Yeah.
gayer than I thought.
All right, last
You guys
one.
should be an 8.5. It's really fun.
Okay.
You sounded so scared.
I'm tiptoeing my way towards 7. Like, give me a break. I'm
He said
working
tip.
on
You
it.
heard that. He said tip, everybody.
And toe.
After we're done with him in Tennessee, bro, we're all gonna be 10s.
All right.
Bring your
Okay.
rolls.
All
The
right.
rolls.
Last one. This one, it just works a lot better if you see it, because like the funny part is like looking at it because it
Okay.
doesn't make sense. But it goes, opinions are just onions with some pee. But the funny thing is, like, if you take the P out of opinions, like, it's not onions at all. Like, like that's not how you spell onions.
I would
P,
read that.
I have it spelt out as the actual word P. Like it says P.
I would
Oh.
read that in a TikTok meme slideshow and chuckle slightly and then scroll.
That
I
is
think
so
that means it's a
accurate.
banger. Yeah, I think that's
That
a
is
banger.
so accurate.
Yeah. That'll
all
get
right, all right.
Go with the
I'll
tip
get a
tweet.
couple.
I'll
The tip
solo send this right now, I guess. There you
That
go.
one or the tip? I like the tip one
Well,
better.
Tasty's in the tip one. You said it. I sent the onions
Damn.
P one.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
you want me
guys,
to
I
send
think
a
we
dip
need
one?
an intervention right now. We've really fallen off on the Twitter workshop, and I think next week we need to really bring some heat. Okay? Can this
Normally
just be
I
like a
come
call to action?
prepared.
That's fair.
I come prepared
I
normally.
did try this week. I tried
like
to get
that.
something out of my chat. Didn't work very well, but I will
I
try
forget
and
that this
brainstorm.
exists until it comes up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a sticky note for myself right now.
That's good.
Let's make a. You know what? We
I've
should
been-
add everybody in the Discord on like Monday or Tuesday and be like, bring your fucking tweets to Twitter workshop.
All
And
right,
if
so
you
we can
don't, you are
expect
getting
some- we can
kicked.
expect some heat next week.
You are not allowed to be on the cast the following week if you don't bring a tweet. Boom.
That's
All
fair.
right, solo cast next week. Me and just me and Ignoble, I guess.
So the weather, T-Pop. Yeah.
Well, I have one, but we can make it a Patreon one.
Idol, do you have any closing statements?
Just generally, fuck
Yeah.
9 Rain.
Okay.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
like
Oh, true.
as a base layer,
that's
and we can build on top of that.
yeah. No. I get
Agreed.
that.
Thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Yep.
Thanks.